UNSC at least 2 times within your term.
For the 2027 term, the allocated regional seats are for the Asia-Pacific Group, the African Group, and the Latin American Caribbean Group. 1 seat each and 2 seats for the Western Europe and Others Group.
Apart from the support that we have from GRULAC, which is the Latin America and Caribbean, and the support from CARICOM, we've been going out to touch other partners around the world to ensure that we get their support. And they've been interested in finding out, well, what do you intend to do if you become a non-permanent 5 member? We focused on a mandate that the Prime Minister has given us, which is to focus on what affects Trinidad and Tobago first, and the wider Caribbean, and the rest of the world.
Minister Sobers said that TNT will be examining issues related to women, peace and security, and the movement of small arms, which is very problematic in the Southern Caribbean. And an investigation will be launched into the acquisition and operations of Amplia Communications Limited, a subsidiary of state-owned TSTT. Responding to questions to the media on Thursday, Minister of Public Utilities Barry Padarath said discussions with TSTT's management revealed that Amplia has been draining financial resources and duplicating existing operations. He added that inquiries into the state-owned company's 2017 acquisition of Amplia from Massey Communications Limited, when the UNC was in opposition, indicated that the government at the time was unaware of the circumstances surrounding the purchase.
Because Amplia continues to bleed us financially. There's a lot of duplication of efforts between Amplia and TSTT. I am advised that a company that was 1/10 or less thereof of the acquisition price that TSTT paid for Amplia was the value of Amplia at that time, and therefore questions have to be answered.
Amplia, then known as Massey Communications Limited, was acquired by TSTT in 2017 for over $200 million, which, according to Minister Padarath, was much more than the company's valuation.
Such a small value be acquired at such a large figure without any cabinet or ministerial approval. And therefore it tells me there's more in the mortar than the pestle. And therefore we will be launching an investigation in terms of how Amplia was acquired, the circumstances, the financing, and who made that decision to acquire Amplia, a company that continues to bleed and duplicate the efforts of the main company, which is TSTT.
In sport, the Trinidad and Tobago Powerlifting Federation has named a 5-member team set to compete at the IPF World Classic Open Powerlifting Championships in Lithuania, set to take place from June 13th to 21st. The event will see first-time appearances for the #1 ranked female powerlifter in TNT, Kezia Hunt, along with 4th ranked Desiree J. Allen. Also on the women's side, Zara Padilla, no stranger to the event, claiming first place in the 84-kilogram category last year, while winning 4 gold medals at the Pan American Championships. On the men's side, representing TNT will be World Classic Junior 120 kg champion Joseph McDonald and National Open champion Rondell Hunt. And that's what's making the news this morning. But joining us right now is Vamala Balkaran, the host of Trinidad and Tobago Today. Good morning, Vamala, and happy Friday.
Good morning, Carrie. Happy Friday to you.
We made it.
We made it. Actually, the week didn't feel that long. I'm surprised.
I don't know,
like,
it started to add up on me there between yesterday and today. I don't know what happened, but I am beat.
Yeah, I know. And the weekend is finally here, so I'm guessing you have a lot of work to do as well.
That was TTT News on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Your future is safe with us. No matter your age or where you're from, our doors are open to each and every one. A variety of services that's accessible and reliable. Here to show you just what service is. Helping where we can, but with a smile.
Police Credit Union, your future is safe with us.
Your world moves fast, so do we. TTT News brings you the people, events, and issues that matter most. Stay informed, stay ahead. TTT News, every night at 7. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Hey, Hey Trisha, I ain't seen you in a while. How business going?
Boy, business real slow these days, and advertising expensive.
You for real? You ain't hear about SBP?
What is that?
Small Business Package. You can advertise your business on radio. They cater for your budget.
You serious?
Yes, girl. Them fellows are Lennox 99.1, Sweet 100.1, and Talk City 91.1. Real bigging up your thing.
What? No way. Tell me where, when, and how.
Call 622-4141. That number is 622-4141. And for more information, you can email tttsales@ttt.co.tt.
I heading down Marfal Road now. That song ain't too good to be true.
From the road to the radio. Talk City 91.1.
This is Destra, and you're listening to the Ground Report on Talk City. Keep it locked. This is Destra. Right now you're listening to Talk City 91.1. Keep it locked.
The ground report.
The government of Trinidad and Tobago is not closing down Petrotrin.
The ground report. The ground report.
I would think that they've been very clear that all the employees of Petrotrin will exit the company. All.
The ground report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Time check. It's 10 minutes past your hour of 6 o'clock. And you're listening to the Ground Report right here on Talk City 91.1 FM. I must have pleasant good morning to all maxi taxi drivers, PH drivers, bus drivers, truckers. Good morning to you. To all senior citizens, a pleasant good morning to you. To the physically challenged disabled people, a pleasant good morning to you. All my drivers, good morning to you. Maxi drivers, taxi drivers, PH drivers, bus drivers, truckers, 7-seaters. Those of you that even riding donkey and all listening to the Ground Report, good morning to you.
The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Bang, bang, bang.
Tobago, good morning to you, Tobago. My brothers and sisters out there in Tobago. The Pitbull is looking to visit you all soon. Yeah!
And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what can stand against? And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then
Wendy and John, a pleasant good morning to you. Jamila Khan, good morning. Carmen, a pleasant good morning. Gloria Escala, a pleasant good morning. Tara Rees, good morning. Ryan Ali John, a pleasant good morning. Do that Mohan, a good morning to you. Janelle. Let me at least also say welcome to each and every one of you that are looking to us on Talk City, YouTube. Good morning to you. Anthony Ford, all of you across there. Wherever you are, we are one family. Hey, Peter Samlal Singh, good morning. Nadira. Ronald, a pleasant good morning. Zandu, good morning. Afrina Mohammed, a pleasant good morning to you. Michael Scotland, good morning. Budram John, a pleasant good morning to you. Krishna on Facebook, good morning. Janelle John on YouTube, a pleasant good morning to you. Dave Maharaj, Facebook, good morning. Facebook, YouTube. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You the onliners, you all could have choose any other program to look on to. You all choose right here. Talk City, 91.1 FM. Hey, Chandra John, good morning. Groove Master Songs. How are you going, my brother? Good morning. Baby, my baby, a pleasant good morning to you. Teacher Balmain. Video audience Grand Cooper, pleasant good morning. Have my next baby too. Babies Super sad. Good morning to you. Marilyn Cicharan, a pleasant good morning to you. How could I forget Anne-Marie Armin? Hey, Anne-Marie Armin, a pleasant good morning to you. Matilda Rhodes, good morning.
open the eyes of the blind.
Ravi, aka Postman.com, a pleasant good morning to you. Raul Prasad, good morning. Tara Ramsamuk, Ramsamuj, good morning. Harry Lal, a pleasant good morning. Jupiter, Harry Lal, good morning. Farmer Kane Farmer, a pleasant good morning to you.
There's no one like you.
Oh, they're jumping on and this thing disappearing fast, boy. Cyril, good morning.
Our God is greater. Our God is stronger.
Sadali, a pleasant good morning. Sharon Rampasad, good morning. Tara, all Taras, a pleasant good morning to you all. Monica, Ramki Soon, good morning. Ram Narayan, a pleasant good morning. Never don't forget Adish, Akash Ramanarayan, deceased Mr. Ram Narayan's son, that always look on. A pleasant good morning to you. Mr. Ram Narayan was a good man, boy. I must say. That man was giving me all the information coming out of Canada first, you know, before all them rest of Canadian, you know, boy.
There's no one like you.
Man call, wish me happy birthday. I will never forget that, you know, boy. And later on the evening, the man gets heart attack, yes. Oh boy, that was bad. And I asked him, you know, I said, how you feeling? He said, good. Yeah, he said, you feeling good. You ready? Know when death knocking on your door, huh? Now I believe Lennox Smith, when he going out on a Friday, like how we ain't walking no thing today, I feel that kind of broke foot, kind of chopper dance he's dancing is really an exercise, I feel, for he not to catch heart attack or a stroke or something, you know. Because that's the only way any that dance could be accepted, because he's be wet like a horse and all, you know. Wet, he whole clothes wet. beads of sweat. And he just doing that kind of mad dance only. I don't know. But let me continue telling people morning. Pearl Daniel, sing a pleasant good morning. Pamela Palu, good morning. Elizabeth, good morning to you. Janice, Roman, a pleasant good morning to you. And let me say a pleasant good morning to Mr. Mohammed. Good morning. Oh, don't forget Dr. Gobin. Gobin, a pleasant good morning to you. Faye, a pleasant good morning to Faye and Mr. Clarence. Good morning to you all. Miss Lorna, good morning. Mr. Tunapuna, long time we here. Princess Stone, good morning. Trini Nairo, I ain't see you a while. A pleasant good morning to you. Right here on Facebook. Monica on YouTube, good morning. Just School on YouTube, good morning to you. Glory. Ram Killer One. Wow, look at that name. That a hardware long time. That sound like a hardware, them old long time hardware. Ram Killer One hardware. I hear that name, you know, Ram Killer One. Associated with some business, you know. Lennox Smith is our senior. He will be able to tell me about that Ram Killer One. When you're a senior, you have to go and dance till you're sweating, you know. It's either that or you go to the gym, you go on a treadmill.
For God is greater, for God is stronger.
He never look like he can lift up 2 weights or you know. So that way you gotta dance. You gotta get your exercise dancing. He can lift up a 2 bra. Do some crunches with some weights in your hand. Oh, that man belly up him. Bang,
bang, bang, bang.
Jump John, good morning. Nighter Black, good morning. Oh, they coming on real fast, boy. I ain't got done here. Nah, I had done it, no. I had 2 more minutes, you know. I had done this. All they smart, all they rolling on here fast. All they social media. All of you that are locked on to us on Talk City 91.1 FM, Facebook, Talk City 91.1 FM, YouTube, and our backup, Real Media TT on Facebook, Real Media TT on YouTube. Share it, Talk City. Share it, Real Media.
Bang, bang, bang.
The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Joyce Ram, good morning. Hey, boy. Donna Lewis, good morning. Donna Gockins, good morning. All Donnas, a pleasant good morning to you all. Sogdale, Duki, a pleasant good morning to you. Desmond Hines, good morning. Frank Andy Babulal, good morning to you. Anne-Marie Amin, good morning. Jacqueline Sami, a pleasant good morning to you. Jason Mitchell, good morning. And all the guys, Facebook, YouTube. Many followers. Don't forget to like, share. Go on all the WhatsApp and share in all the groups. The link. Get them the link. I feel like I go send all the link today. Eleanor, good morning to you. Oh, you're going back with husky voice, eh? Ah, you're vexed with me, eh, Eleanor? You love this husky voice. You're up early listening to this husky voice. Pundit Param Maraj, a pleasant good morning to you. Not forgetting Imam Kazim, good morning. To all my pundits that are locked on, in matter of fact, and all my imams that are locked on. Bishops, hey, not forgetting Bishop Nichols and Johnson. Oh God, Pastor Johnson. Yes, Pastor Johnson. Mubarak Mohammed, a pleasant good morning to you. Pinda, good morning. Sokraj, a pleasant good morning to you. Hey, Gemma C. Passad, a pleasant good morning to you. Otelda, good morning. Wayne Felix, good morning. Look at how much all just jumping on quick. Marlene. Cambridge, good morning. Stefan, good morning. My Ghanai's friend, a pleasant good morning. Ghani, I tell you, send a voice note for me. I fed up of you just sending these notes, and you're not gonna send a voice. So let me hear the voice now. Sukal, good morning. Nah. Only I go down. So mantra, good morning. Hima Baldeo, good morning. Zebrangani, I don't tell you morning, I believe. Yes, good morning if I did not. Pamela Palu, all of you, right? Naz Ali, Naz. Oh, God, girl. Naz is my darling, you know. Yeah. Let me say good morning to Mr. Ali, too.
And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if
when I pass and check Naz.
then what can stand?
I carry Lennox to check Naz, you know. When he tastes that hand, that nice Indian hand with them curry they so. Oh God, boy.
Then what can stand?
And there's heat and there's go with a box too. Yeah, but you know, because saying that only people that don't like the pit bull, you know that people when they find a dog too bad, they like to poison it. So food they feed so. Say yeah, he bad. He protecting the tough. All right. Right. When he passing. All right. Go feel all they who don't like the pet bull go deal with me through food because they hear me saying I eat from Naz, you know. And they smell that food good first. I ain't taking poison at all, you know.
Bang, bang, bang.
Naz food good. Yeah, Mr. Ali, man. I'm a partner. That your wife.
Open the eyes of the blind. There's no one like you.
The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Yeah, somebody might call me place, man. Andy, check me now. A PNM or somebody, boy. I don't know, rowdy people. Yeah, boy, somebody. Check me now. Yeah. I cook a curry duck with curry goat. You go get some wild meat. But not now, but don't tell nobody that because the season closed. I give you thing to go to. And the wadi, them people who just wait for when you're buying wild meat out of season. Now we call them game wardens, they waiting outside the door. They done it, me food poisoning there. And I had to take a ticket for purchasing or collecting, receiving wild meat out of the season. I just watching us, so don't feel because they here say I eat here. Mean I taking chain up dress on, you know. Yeah. I don't feel the vibes. My dog have a lot of senses, eh?
Into the dark.
Bang, bang, bang.
Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one.
The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Vanessa Daniel, good morning. Wait, boy, I talk so much, boy. Danny, Poran. Oh, socks. Look at how much all the thing till the thing disappearing. Denise, I don't tell you, send me a voice note. I want to hear your accent, girl. Hey, Sheldon Paris, good morning. Samantha. All of you, oh gosh, so much all it, boy. Daisy Bastio, good morning. Nigel Black, I tell you morning already. Look at how much all you. Nah. Let me come up for this thing. Ramana, Lachman, good morning. Nathaniel, good morning. Todd Gray, good morning. I don't tell Sukal good morning already. Nadira, I don't tell you morning already. Oh boy. Look at how much. Hey, Wendy and John. Hey, Davika Balkaran, good morning. Monica, good morning. Nah. Only I done. I can't do that. I just say morning to them day. Because we have to think day. Nah. Oh, good. Way.
God is with us, and what can stand against? And if our God is for us.
Now, I got to be able to pronounce all of this. And Jackman, good morning. With the pace that going on. How will you come on with a pace so this morning? Cassie Williams, all of you. Hey, Nigel Snipes, pleasant good morning to you. Jeffrey
Pleasant good
Friday.
morning, Andy. Pleasant good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning, Lennox.
Yeah, going mad. This whole social media thing going mad. Hey, Lennox Smith, a pleasant good morning to you.
Yes, indeed. Of course, a pleasant good morning to you as well, my friend. Sorgen usually bubbling with a high degree of effervescence and enthusiasm. And of course, that is the infectious nature of the ground report. And of course, even at this time when, of course, outside is a bit damp. Yesterday we had first serious showers of rain. I want to say that that person who lost his poultry animals, I did in fact make some overtures, and I will be continuing this morning as well. But it's very unfortunate that when the rains come, you have, of course, these unfortunate circumstances as well. But good morning to all and sundry, East, West, North, South, Central, our friends in Tobago, and wherever you are streaming on the World Wide Web. A pleasant good day to you.
Anybody there yesterday?
Anybody died yesterday? Yes, I think so. You know, I think somebody would have expired, or it might have been something that did not make the news as it ought to. I think it would have been I read something about a police involved shooting of a young man. And his family is calling for investigations into it and calling on the police complaints authority to take action. So when during the course of the program, I'm sure somebody will tell us if there was any fresh addendum to the murder toll that, of course, is plaguing the country in spite of the fact of the presence of our
But you go come police, you go come to police shooting a murder. You can't come I don't think you can call a police shooting a murder.
Well, of course, it depends. If you have police officers that have been charged for murder. You know that, right? The one in Juman's Drive in Mova,
we don't go see that.
Maruga. Yeah, we had situations like that. So I'm just saying that killing, and when it is questionable, where there is no questions or no skepticism, well, then you could leave it as a pure police operation where the police executed their duty. But where there are doubts, then of course you have to always condition it with a pinch of salt, or make certain that you dot the I's and cross the T's, so to speak, to ensure that something untoward did not happen. Go ahead.
You know what hurting me? But let me tell you what hurted me this morning here.
My name Paul.
Bang, 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 bang. The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
We had this discussion. You told us about the whole issue of Carl. And we paying the Jamaican and what the Jamaicans do and all those things. And now this morning when I watch the papers, Trinidad and Tobago then had to pay for the management or mismanagement of our Caribbean Airlines. Because big in my face here in the Guardian, I seeing $1,000 Carl flights to Tobago return now. Oh God, things are hard. What the hell is this? It reads $1,000 Carl flight to Tobago. Tourism Minister reviews plan to introduce unsubsidized return fares during peak periods. Cash crunch. Why if normal people, Trinidad and Tobagonians, when people mismanage with money, we always have to pay the burden or make bad decisions, we have to pay the burden for it. And why have legislations, just like a legislation in place for break park light, I break this, I break that. They are paying these board members. They are paying these CEOs. Well good, real good, to manage our companies. They are mismanaging our companies. And when they throw it away just so, them have nothing to pay out of their pocket. Could legislations be brought to Parliament to hold board members, CEOs, permanent sex, and all of them accountable for mismanagement. If it is a purchase or spending cannot be justified, because we just heard and all. We just heard Barry fired up. Utility Minister talking about Amplia and the government without cabinet approval back then and all. Spend $200 and something million to buy Amplia. And Amplia at this point in time bleeding TSTT, the parent company. Who was that board member that do that? Why have that board member not be brought before a court for mismanagement? Because they will never do their own companies those things. How all of them who they are big companies that get in position to run weak company, Trinidad and Tobago companies, bossing weak companies, but with their own companies striving, doing well, profit 200 million, 300 million. Why is that, Lennox Smith? And should the government, or could, not should, because I want to start to advocate for that. I'll be hitting the streets as this SOE done. Real serious. Pulling each and every one of you all out. Asking the government to pass legislations to hold all these senior officers accountable for mismanaging the people money, especially with this pay them good. Is that a possibility, Lennox Smith? A real vex.
Bang, 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 bang. The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
$1,000 to go to Tobago? You just had to add on $500 more, and you're reaching Barbados, you're reaching Grenada.
But do you think they condition it by saying only at peak periods? Do you think that has softened the blow? Only at peak periods.
Trinidad and Tobago in local tourism, in Thailand tourism, technically really all is a peak period for we, you know. Right at the ones when if they come at jazz and if they have a go running thing and all right, but the boat race and all them, but most times people don't really wait to go to peak period because I don't really go no Tobago no peak period because one, hotel prices high, the bread and butter places high, to rent the taxi high, so I just go.
And you may not be able to get as well because it would have been consumed and prices would have been. The vicissitudes of business, that's the economic term, supply and demand. So therefore, when the demand is high, the prices rise, so that most people avoid peak periods. So I suppose the government would have taken that into consideration, or those who would have made that decision, and therefore you are prepared to spend money anyway. So why not take off the subsidy in that particular?
Yeah, but I think at this point in time, while the country real hard, I think that honestly, there's just the pitbull opinion that there is too much of raise at this, raise at that in the country, and people not they don't have opportunity for jobs and all them kind of thing. People catching the tail. That's like
you run the risk. You run the risk of persons of reducing the amount of persons that will want to travel at the peak time as well by raising prices, because people are going to factor that into their equation, whether they should go to Tobago to spend some time.
When
if
they go
if the
Grenada?
price of the airfare is prohibitive or would contribute to not enjoying yourself as you would like if the airfare was less
it
or
are
was
people Lennox
original,
Smith. It are people Lennox
Right.
Smith and Trinidad and Tobago, everybody out there that don't like to travel by the boat. You have a family of 5, husband, wife, and let me say 3 children. Like $5,000 already. We ain't say pay to get we car when we reach there. We ain't say pay for we bread and breakfast place because I will gotta go. I can't go to Hilton and this and that way is let me say nearly 100 US, and them kind of bacchanal at night. Nah. That better have to the side that some kind of machine doing so, putting pina coladas in my mouth for me to go in there for 100 US and thing. Nah. I go and I cook my own food. Yeah, that way I like the bread and breakfast.
Yeah, well, that's the downside. So you may well reduce that.
Like the poor man's side.
It will be very interesting to hear what officials in Tobago, the THA officials, would comment on this particular matter. I would assume that that decision would have been in concert or in consultation with the THA. I am assuming that unless or in the absence of certified or verified statement, I have to assume that. But it's early days yet.
Oh, you always coming across like a lawyer for the government or for THA or whoever. Don't smooth no nothing, partner. Let them tell we. Let the tourism minister tell we. Let THA tell we. Don't come across like that. We see it, Lennox. What we watching here, don't have any glasses. So we see through you. You should have put on your glasses before you talk that.
I am both a citizen and, of course, a presenter. So I have to be able to be as versatile as possible and look at all of the ramifications and all of the arguments associated with the particular issue at hand, which is this one. So whilst you might be, have on blinders and you're monofocus, I have to be a little more elastic.
Let me go for a break, and we're going to come back. We open the lines to you while we will go through other topic. I tell you, can't win them. Go ahead, Snipes.
But Johnny, how come your house is twice the size of mine, but my bill is twice the cost of yours? Johnny, what's going on, boy? How your bill so low? How your bill so low? I'm conserving energy. I switch your LED at the stun of the AC, and I'm saving real money. It's our responsibility for a brighter TNT. Cut the waste and you would see. Why everybody asking me? They asking how you been so low? How you been so low? TN Tech, powering the nation into the next generation.
Is your business experiencing the following symptoms? Not enough customers, no sales, or slow cash flow? It's time for your business to be seen and heard by thousands of potential customers inside this new, exciting television and social media feature.
Welcome.
The 1020 with Junior K. Up for this exciting challenge and confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just for you. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Your news anytime, anywhere. Join us nightly at 7. TTT News. Committed, accurate, relevant.
From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues and the stories that matter most to you, this is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
This is Destra. Right now you're listening to Talk City 91.1. Keep it locked.
The Ground Report with Mandy Williams and Lennox Smith.
We are back. Time check. It's a 40 minutes past your 6 o'clock, and you're listening to the Ground Report. Right here on Talk City 91.1 FM. Good morning to all my drivers again. Not forgetting Tobago. The lines are open to you. What's on your front burner? What's supposed to make news that not making news? Trinidad and Tobago, welcome to the biggest talk show program in Trinidad and Tobago on the morning, right here on Talk City 91.1 FM, The Ground Report. The Ground Report. The lines are open.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mandy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Malo ko naman na ben pensa tong He working with the father from since he other boy. He brother and his sister was in Canada going to school. And he was going on $45 million. He and his father between he and his father give him $10 million in the name. His sister come Canada joined the cooking he and his sister. If when his sister come to that, she take out all the money and put it in share account. When he tell the father about it, the father chop him and they chop out his neck, boy, break it in hand, boy, and they go send a picture for the pictures, I go send pictures for you, boy. And the father chop him in his hand, boy. And right now, they're gonna pay to kill the boy.
Oh boy. Now that is a personal thing. If you had to send me them things personal. Now. Because I don't know. For matter of fact, means I'm here who boy what I miss out all of that anyhow. So let's continue.
Good morning, Ground Report family. Please stay tuned for an important message from President Donald J. Trump.
Good morning, Andy. Let me take this time to congratulate Prime Minister Kamala and her UNC government on achieving their first year in office, running the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. I know all the celebrations will take place tomorrow, and I really wish I could have been there with you all to party, but I got the White House to run. I know this journey that Prime Minister Kamala has begun will not be easy for most of the citizens to bear. But I know better days will soon be on the horizon with the various gas deals that will come on stream next year, and also the reduction of crime that my government is now sharing important criminal intelligence due to our recent summit signings in America this year. So there is a lot of good still to come. All I can do is to ask the people to be patient and support Prime Minister Kamala. She's doing her best to make TNT great again. Anyway, Andy, have yourself a great day, my friend, and let's all try and be safe out there today, people.
The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Good morning. As a rule, you never bring out the best in someone by condemning and criticizing or verbally beating a person down. You bring out the best by love. You bring it out by showing people that you care. Your friends, family members, or co-workers may do some things you don't like or that you find offensive. They may have some bad habits, but don't focus on their weaknesses. Find something they are doing right. I encourage them for that. I am not saying that you just sweep things under the rug, but wait for the right time, an opportunity to deal with those negative actions or attitudes. First, you must build your relationship, gain the person's respect and trust, and you can do that by encouraging and challenging him or her.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! While we wait your calls and while we wait your voice notes, the PNM claims. Yes, the PNM claims. And I only hope my co-host and go and play he's a lawyer this morning. But the PNM claims government plans to scrap NCC. I'm waiting.
Oh, I didn't know you were waiting for a response. But let me tell you one time, I would want to not put much heavy focus or emphasis on that statement. Of course, the statement went on to suggest that it will be replaced by a national cultural organization. And to me, if you have organization that talks about national culture, then I think it is, in terms of the appellation, in terms of the name, I think that it is in the right direction if there is veracity or if there is any truth in that statement. Because what we need is really a national cultural organization that will encompass what NCC has been doing, because NCC is called the National Carnival Commission, which of course is one small aspect of the culture of Trinidad and Tobago. And if you are serious about packaging the culture of Trinidad and Tobago, whether it be food, whether it be dance, whether it be theater, whether it be carnival, then you need to have a corresponding entity that will embrace and package for diversification purposes, and to bring in, of course, the foreign exchange that our different genre of cultural expressions can bring in. We have not been able to capitalize in any meaningful way on any one of those aspects. I mean, the Calypsonians did something, the soca artists did something, but there is need to have an entity that will focus strictly with the intention of diversifying our economy. Let's face it, oil and gas will not be around for different reasons in the distant future, or in the not so distant future, and we need to be able to find ways and means of earning our keep, and culture is one of the areas, but across the board.
Across the board. So here we're going to do, we're going to take a next quick break and come back. Send your voice notes. We're going to take your calls. What's on your front burner, Trinidad and Tobago? Today is Friday. Snipey, snipe us out.
Yippee! Know what that's the sound of? The absolute glee and excitement you'll feel with a hassle-free loan from Island Finance. Yippee! Weekend in St. Lucia? Give it to yourself. That double-door fridge? Give it to yourself. A short course to help you upskill? Give it to yourself. Yippee! Apply online or via WhatsApp at 483-8117. And whatever you want, give it to yourself with a hassle-free loan from Island Finance.
Yippee! Subject to credit approval and documents verification.
Women are a quiet strength the world leans on, the hands that holds everything together, and the heart that keeps on giving, even when they're tired. And it's time for us to celebrate that. I'm Yashamani, your host of Majestic Makeover, the series which uplifts and transforms the lives of everyday women who've carried so much for so long. In this season, we're looking for women like these, women who have endured, women who survived, women who keep on going, no matter what. A woman who's lost a loved one and finds the strength to go on. A survivor of crime who refused to be broken. A woman over 70 who gives to her family and the community every single day. A survivor of serious illness who continues to live with hope and courage. A physically challenged woman living fully with dignity and determination. These are the stories we want to honor. Do you know her? Nominate her. Let's celebrate her. Send us 2 brief paragraphs which briefly states who she is, your relationship to her, and why she deserves this journey. As well, send us your contact information. Send it to majesticmakeovertt@gmail.com. Because remember, every woman needs to feel majestic. Majestic Makeover Season 3, right here on TTT.
Join Roland Stewart on Beyond the Limits, airing on Talk City 91.1 FM from 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Monday to Thursday. The show focuses on awareness, inclusion, and empowerment for persons with disabilities, including amputations, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, and intellectual disabilities. Tune in and be part of the conversation that's changing mindsets and breaking barriers.
This is Destra, and you're listening to the Ground Report on Talk City. Keep it locked.
Bang, 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 bang. The Ground Report with Mandy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Opa! We are back. Time check. It's 10 minutes to the hour of 7 o'clock. And you're listening to the Ground Report. Right here on Talk City, 91.1 FM. That people like how they say it's CD, you know, boy. They say, Andy, this is the only one that's called Talk City, Yeah. That's my brand, you know. That's my brand.
But of course, it's Friday, and normally we would look at issues that we was unable to cover during the course of the week. And I see that there are some new developments taking place with this whole issue, all in the sense that in the sense that it has been ventilated, quite a lot, and that is to say the murder of this Miss Eversley. And what is happening now is that 10 persons have now been arrested, or let me say in custody, taken into custody. I don't want to say arrested, when in fact the term may be too solid of a description. And what we are hearing too as well is that Wayne Meister, he has now effectively taken over the leadership of the municipal police apparatus. What does that mean? It means that Mr. Ramwika Singh effectively has been fired, even though, of course, his letter indicated from the PS that it had nothing to do with that, and it had everything to do with making sure that the investigation that would have ensued would have been sufficiently sanitized and kept away from any what I consider to be impairment or impediment. But we see that Meister has been recruited, so it means that he is effectively fired. Let's not waste time with that and play semantics. And in addition to that, what we are seeing is that his responsibility is to monitor. We understand now that any ammunition that put another way, ammunition and arms that are delegated to these corporations, constabularies, will now have to be lodged in the nearby or the nearest designated police station to, of course, ensure good monitoring, etc. It may or may not be a temporary measure, but that is the new policy direction moving forward. And as I said, the gentleman who has been, well, a colleague, a police officer in the corporation, has been charged. Well, I understand that some more charges will be laid against him for among them being possession and sale of arms and ammunition. So we look forward with bated breath to see where this will take us. But the opposition didn't fail to enter the fray by saying that this thing has been 8 months old, and of course, Mr. Eversley, I think, and the family is saying, well, you wait 8 months and only until somebody died, and that happened to be my family. You have taken action, and therefore the SOE has failed, and the police has failed, and of course all kinds of recriminations and vitriolic statements coming out of the family. Of course, it's an emotional time for them, so one expects that. But one has to be, as a policymaker, as one who is looking at this thing objectively and has no horse in the race, so to speak, must look at some of the flaws, and the investigation, of course, will bring out that, and you look for remedial action as opposed to laying blame here, there, and everywhere.
Good morning. You may have some areas in your life that you need to get under control. God is saying, don't put it off any longer. Today is the day to start. Today can be a new beginning. If you will take this to heart and be willing to press past the pain of change, a year from now you won't be the same person. You will be free from addictions, free from bad attitudes, free from the bondage that has been holding you back. Make sure you are practicing the right things. Starve any bad habits and feed your good habits. If you do this, you will rise higher, and God will pour out his blessings and favor in your life. Friend, don't let anything master you. Develop better habits. Get rid of anything that is not producing good fruit in your life. Remember, your bad habits today will determine your future. Examine your life. Take inventory of your habits. And when you find something that is not right, be quick to change. In the process, you will establish the habit of becoming a better you.
Morning to the ground report. Morning to all massive whole tight Trinidad and Tobago. To the massive Mike K, the man himself. To the intelligent, magnificent, mighty Pitbull. Mr. Smite, good morning, brother. And not forgetting the Honorable Mr. Lennox. Love the rocket himself, boy, Lavantil. Outreach for vertical enrichment. That rocket will take this country into a new dimension. You know, I want to say good morning to the Trinidad and Tobago. The jet ski person who murdered that little child and has been freed. The state have to think twice about just freeing this person and having him in the public domain. He should be arrested, and be held accountable for his action. Also, the man boy who watched that dog and just drive over the dog and kill the dog. Up to now, police looking for him and they're finding the man. Come now, man, only do all the work. That is a serious thing. Let that man be held accountable for his action. This is not right, what taking place here, right? You can't do these things and just get away just so, right? And you know, over the years, the ground report here, there, and everywhere, always squatting here. Within this next 4 years in office, the ground report must have their own radio station. You know, I always calling for that for over 30-something years. We must have our own home. We must have a radio station, the ground report, of the people, by the people, for the people, because the ground report is everybody's voice in this blessed nation. Good morning again, and you know, tomorrow all road head to Cuba in the hall for the 37th anniversary, the first year in office again for the Honorable Prime Minister. God bless her and raise and give her wings and raise her up as high as an eagle. Bless her again, my brother.
Oh boy, it's 2 minutes to the hour. But what I want to do is, again, I see the murder toll here is exactly 111. So 111. So yes, somebody died. Somebody get killed.
Obviously, there's one. Of course, there's somebody who told us that there's a difference between statistics and numbers. I would want to find out from what dictionary or what planet that he came from, because I want to know what's the difference. Did you use the term interchangeably? And of course, all has to do with figures, and figures generally don't lie. I don't know how it could lie.
That is so true. Before we go for the break, we have to go for the 8 o'clock news. Yes, brought to you by TTT. U.S. military ordered to shoot and kill Irani small boats, choking the passage. We're going to go into that when we come back. Snipey, prepare us for the number one news in the morning, TTT.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Good morning. This is your TDC News Update. I'm Carrie Roberts. Making the news at this time. The National Payment and Innovation Company of Trinidad and Tobago is advancing government's digitization mandate with the launch of Citizen AI. Innovative manager of NPICTT, Justin Lett, says it's the first AI solution in the Caribbean integrated into WhatsApp. It functions much like existing global platforms, but with a distinctly local focus.
Agent that sits in your WhatsApp that allows you to chat in the same way that you would do with any other AI solution. So think a local version of ChatGPT, a local version of Gemini, but it's able to be right there in your WhatsApp, and you can chat in any way.
Citizen AI aims to address gaps in local research and development by providing insights grounded in Trinidad and Tobago, such as specific data, while also reflecting the broader Caribbean context. Minister of Planning, Economic Affairs and Development, Dr. Kennedy Swaratsing, challenged the perception that older citizens struggle to adapt to emerging technologies.
Disagree with the fact that people think that we shouldn't, or how will ordinary persons who may not be tech savvy access this? It's all there, and let's not do them a disservice. In my view, I think sometimes we underestimate people's desire to want to adopt some of these things.
Citizen AI represents part of NPICTT's broader push toward innovation, extending beyond its traditional role in digital payment solutions. In more news, the National Payments and Innovation Company of Trinidad and Tobago has announced the rollout of digital payment options for bus ticket purchases. The announcement was made by its payments manager, Dion Williams, who outlined the initial phase of implementation.
Come tomorrow, terminals will be deployed for the sale of tickets for the deluxe coach in the initial phase, and then on a continued basis for a deepening of bus tickets becoming available, both via web and point of sale.
Also highlighted the success of the platform during Carnival season at Favor Village, where vendors embraced cashless transactions.
We are happy to report that over 40 of them transacted just about $250,000 in a 5-week period. We consider this a success because, again, these are persons who the average sale is $40, $50. This is no small accomplishment, and we are extremely proud.
By these results, NPICTT said the initiative forms part of broader efforts to move Trinidad and Tobago towards a more cashless economy. And in some sport now, Trinidad and Tobago sprinter Shaniqua Bascom delivered a standout performance at the Velocity Fest 19 in Kingston, Jamaica, clocking a personal best in both the 100-meter and 200-meter events. Bascom stormed to victory in the 200-meter with a time of 22.68 seconds, placing her 23rd in the 2026 World Outdoor Performance standing.
The joy that I felt after when I found out that it was 22.68, I felt like, okay, I am back. I am better than before. No injuries could stop me now. I am going to prevent all injuries as possible. And God just have his timing and have his way of setting up everything. So I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it, but yeah, I've been putting in the work to work.
Well done, Shaniqua. Well, that's what's making the news at this time. When we come back, it's our number 2 of Trinidad and Tobago today.
This Mother's Day, let Mom's world be the focus with 30% off Apex Transitions lenses on complete eyewear. Because her day doesn't slow down and her eyes are constantly adjusting. That's why at Value Optical, we don't guess, we assess. Expert care, precision digital lenses designed for real life. Her world in focus with flexible payment options from CredIQ. Conditions apply. Offer available until May 10th. Value Optical, expert care for your eyes.
When it matters, we're there, reporting the news as it happens, because your world can't wait. TTT News, nightly at 7. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Hey Trisha, I ain't seen you in a while. How business going?
Boy, business real slow these days, you know, and advertising expensive.
You for real? You ain't hear about SBP?
What is that?
Small Business Package. You can advertise your business on radio. They cater for your budget.
You serious?
Yes, girl. Them fellas are Next 99.1, Sweet 100.1, and Talk City 91.1. Real bigging up your thing.
What? No way. Tell me where, when, and how.
Call 622-4141. That number is 622-4141. And for more information, you can email tttsales@ttt.com. I
heading down Marfal Road now. That song ain't too good to be true.
This is Destra, and you're listening to the Ground Report on Talk City. Keep it locked. This is Destra, and right now you're listening to Talk City 91.1. Keep it locked.
Oh, gosh, Destra. Oh, boy. Yeah, we are back. Time check. It's approximately 6 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock, and you're listening to the Ground Report. Yes, Lennox Smith, we were talking there about the order now by the U.S. military to strike on all small boats, because they say Iran take about two. They intercepted about two boats.
And they extracted some tool from, I think, at least one ship. They boast about that, and of course, so it has gone up another notch. It has escalated, in fact, and those small boats that are generating the havoc and the intimidation. Instructions has been given by the Americans.
So
officials
do something like Venezuela then.
Deal with that. Yeah, it appears that is where they'll have to go, because the militants in that has taken over, because they control the guns and are prepared to use it on their own people. And their own people, of course, very, as anybody else, will be careful of being shot or find themselves on the wrong side of a gun or a bullet. They would not want to come out in the numbers that they would like, because these people are prepared with the armor that they have, the weapons that they have, to of course turn it on their own people. So Trump has a decision to make. He has to go full blown. He has to, of course, put troops on the ground as well in order to eradicate and to settle this matter once and for all. But the Americans, I know for sure, cannot leave there without this matter being settled, because that waterway is too crucial to the world, because it's not just oil and gas, but it's also fertilizer. What will happen to countries such as Africa, where agriculture is still a major product.
But give us a breakdown.
A food basket for the world. Yeah.
Give us a breakdown of how important that Strait of Hormuz is. And some people will say, well, look, the Ground Report going with the geopolitics kind of scenes. That is not we business. We don't supposed to control, study that international thing there. Study home. What going on here in Trinidad and Tobago. Tell us some of the things and how this if the Strait of Hormuz hooked down.
20% of the world's oil.
How it will affect us? Let us see how it will affect us.
Yeah, comes from that region. And if it is that we have, well, to me, as far as Trinidad is concerned, I think is a positive development. That tragedy is a positive development for Trinidad and Tobago, because it means, therefore, even though we have not been able to augment per barrel of oil, but the fact that the oil price itself has arisen means, therefore, we'll be getting more for a barrel of oil, just as the case with gas, just as the case with other products that comes out. That depends on the energy industry from Point Lisa. So I want to say we are looking good. But in terms of a world perspective, well, certainly countries that are not oil producers, we have seen action being taken in the Philippines, Indonesia, and other countries that are not so blessed, where they are rationing gas. They are telling people, to use their vehicles sparingly and all of that. And it will have an impact generally on the world economy. To what extent it will fuel further tension and within countries and among countries, well, that is yet to be seen. We have seen, of course, Russia benefiting from it as well, because reluctantly the world, including the Western world, are telling them, well, listen, go ahead and sell as much as you can, because of the blockade, or should I say the constraints placed of tankers coming out of the Gulf in the way that we are seeing it unfolding. So that is the impact. But for Trinidad and Tobago, I think we are in a good place. That is one of the reasons why I say by June of this year, we should be, or put another way, I think by the time the review of the economy comes around and the next budget would have been read, I think Trinidad and Tobago would have been a good place. Not that we are out of the woods all entirely, because on the other hand, if we do not have the oil refinery, it means therefore, and of course have a deal with Guyana and Venezuela in the short term, it means that we have to pay the increased prices for the importation of these fuels that we forsake when we close down the oil refinery. So that is a balancing act. But I think on the general perspective, I think that we are a beneficiary more than a negative. Suppose we didn't have those items, it means therefore we would have been really in dire straits, as so many other Caribbean countries will have to restructure and reorganize. The fact that Cal can do what they did is an example of the impact on the other side. That is to say, the cost of aviation fuel has triggered that $1,000 ticket scenario at peak time. They're still very, 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 I should say, accommodating, because they could have said $1,000 across the board, but they didn't say that. They say peak time, when they expect people to save and have money to accommodate that kind of increase. So that is the basic situation there. But I want to tell people as well, a lot of that will be disclosed and how it impacts Trinidad and Tobago at that exercise tomorrow, the anniversary of the UNC Coalition of Interest in office, using that to say that those persons who from East Port of Spain, Laventil, Beetham, Silets, and so on, who can make it, of course, we will be assembling at our Empowerment Center on George Street tomorrow from around 9 o'clock, and then transportation will take you straight up there. We have made arrangement with other entities so as to get everybody up there, those who are so inclined. And I want to say as well that we'll have a little discussion before, because there are some developments in the interest of the area that I would want to share with persons personally, individually, and or collectively. So look forward to that exercise. I look forward to meeting and talking with everybody. As I said, we assemble at 55 George Street tomorrow morning from around 9 o'clock. Transportation will be made available to go straight up to Couva.
Nice.
And of course, and return. All right?
Oh, boy.
I thought I should mention that as well.
I had all right to. Hey, real talk, taken in front with Officer Derek Shabadi of the Police Youth Club Trinidad and Tobago. Today, Friday, all I lock on to him from 12:40 to 1:45 p.m. What is being said here? Okay, let me put it on the right way. Giving a youth a platform. Yes, we're giving a youth a platform. He will be interviewing Marvin Lewis, aka artist Mr. King. That song, Too Much Borderlines. Yeah, Too Much Borderlines, I know that tune. Yes, we'll be interviewing him today. And the talk will be music. Oh boy. Just now I got getting it here. Oh, the topic, the power of music. Nice. So today, tune in today, Friday the 24th, where Officer Shabri will be interviewing Marvin Lewis, aka artist Mr. King. That song, Too Much Borderline. The topic, the power of music, right here on Talk City 91.1 FM Talk City. Well, you know the host. It's taking in front, giving our youths a platform. So don't forget to take in that time to lock on again from 12:40 to 1:45. Nice. Let's go to the
Yeah, I want to
exactly
make sure because the
16.
time has come for, of course, the company that loves to give money is the segment.
Nice. So Trinidad and Tobago, you go ahead, Snipes. What was the marks played yesterday? And what was our picks yesterday? And then Trinidad and Tobago, we are waiting for you to give us your mark, your dream, your carpet, your line. Where you see, where you smell, where you dream. Who touch you? Walking through a lonely area. You see a larger best. You see a sukunya. And all of a sudden you see the mark. Courtesy the company that loves to give money. NLCB. Snipes.
NLCB,
Let's hear.
yes. National Lottery Control Board.
Yesterday our numbers went as follow. Our first caller gave us 25 Morocco. That was followed by our second caller giving us money. Our third caller gave us 32 shrimp. And our fourth caller yesterday gave us 31 passing wife. Andy's capiche of the day was the number 1. At 10:30 a.m. we had the winning number 9. At 1 p.m. The winning number 31. At 4 p.m. the winning number was 17. And at 10 p.m. the winning number was number 10. So yesterday, if you followed us, you would have won 31 passing white.
You play this time, boy? Boy, that 2 days straight, people winning money from we, boy.
Yeah, and of course the other numbers, it appears that people minding them.
Boy, I don't know what's going on with this 14, you know. Somebody tell me, like, man go break before they get out 14, you know.
Yes. Some people say that
you
put on more
did tell us to make sure we play on a Sunday.
Yeah, play Sunday. Play the 14th Sunday.
That 14
Don't go wait
may
till
come
that man
when
wait
you
until
least
everybody
expect.
ain't coming out this Sunday. Who going to church, who this, who that. And Sunday, they go play that 14. Most likely that 14 might be, but now you have to cover this Sunday for that 14. Because plenty machine might be closed, plenty playway places. You understand? Plenty people don't come out. Play that 14 Sunday and all there. The man tell me that I dreamed that and all there. I was lying down sleeping. I fall asleep on a hammock yesterday evening. I was drinking a little coffee, swinging on that hammock, going through social media. I knock out. When I jump up, I follow the hammock. It's because I had a bad dream. I follow the hammock because I dream Sunday whole day I in the hammock sleeping. And boom, the mark play 14. I jump out, thinking I jump out. Say, hey, I win. You know, I stay in my hammock, sleeping and then go and play the 14 and the 14 play in the dream. So that's why 14 is the day. Sunday is the day we had to play that 14. Yeah.
All right. Well, the one was hiding the 4 during the course of the week. Then, of course, you now said that you were drinking coffee. Coffee does keep people awake, and you drop asleep and fall off a hammock.
Yeah, the man powerful, you know. Remember that man is a very powerful man. That man is switch up.
No, I was wondering if it was coffee you was really drinking.
Hey, Solia, congratulations to those of you that won yesterday.
Yes.
31. That marked 31. Congratulations to each and every one of you that won. So let's get your mark for the day. 4 calls, 4 marks. I'm going to give
4
it
marks,
up each.
people. Yes.
The
You have any on this side as yet? Snipes? Yes, let's go there. Good morning. What's your mark for the day?
Good morning. Well, I need to talk about 14. I think you have to play. I like that 14. I think it's 14.
14. Oh,
Yeah,
God,
boy,
boy. Well, ain't giving up, boy. Ain't waiting until Sunday, boy. The man must be. Oh, God. Because here, that man must be saying, yeah, the people telling them, wait till Sunday. I go get him it today. So you're right, you know. Remember, that man just do all kind of things.
Every day, though,
Yeah, well, you gotta hold it. Don't wait for Sunday directly.
Mind it.
Mind it.
Nobody's win otherwise, you know. I win 31. I win 31 yesterday. I win 10 yesterday.
You win 31 and 10 yesterday, boy?
Well,
Yeah.
Well, that fella is liberal, Andy. And, you know, most people would win and say they win, you know.
No boy,
because they simply don't want to share.
Where's Matt? Matt?
Wait now.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, Matt.
COP gave us that 31 yesterday.
COP gave us that 31?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, somebody here say, Ram Kilawan say, and the other tell Lennox don't encourage them thing, you know. Andy, I feel Andy was drinking punching. I was drinking coffee. No, it's coffee I was drinking. Where is why you like
I know I made a logical observation. I'm saying that here it is, you jump asleep drinking coffee and you fall off the hammock. So I was just inquiring whether it was coffee in true or so, but it could be that it was laced and you didn't know. So I think I made the excuse just in case it was not entirely coffee.
Somebody say, Andy, I thought you was dreaming on Facebook, on YouTube. LP say, Andy, I thought you was dreaming Rowley and the money he built the PNM headquarters with. No, boy, I was dreaming the money and that the mark that comes Sunday, but I feel the man go come with that 14 today, so I want to continue with that 14, boy. I can't give up. Let's get a call in, Ole. Let's get the next call.
Yes, we have 3 more to go. What's your mark for the day? You can't give us 14, eh? Even though you might be minding it. Give us something else.
Oh boy. Ole, come on. Ole, let's get look, COP, they gave you a good mark yesterday, you know. Everybody win. What you say they play that mark for? Some stupidness that say he played that mark for, you know.
I think he said to us, when you see those nice Indian ladies passing, just tell them good morning.
Yes, so. Morning, caller.
Hello.
Yes, hello. A pleasant good morning to you. What's your mark picked for the day?
29.
Why 29? Which is 29 is what? What's the name of that passing man or something, sir?
Opium man drunk.
Opium man.
Opium man. Oh, what happened? You dream that, or you see a man walking drunk, driving drunk?
Today's Friday. Friday, he just put 29.
Oh, on a Friday, people go be drinking.
Yeah, payday.
It's fortnight.
Yeah, and 29 a good mark.
All right. I thought plenty of them stop drink because they say beer's going up and alcohol going up. You know. Well, all right. 29. Because today is Friday.
I'm surprised Jane mentioned me as today's Friday.
Yeah, and Lennox, well, you gonna drink coffee and dance.
Yeah,
coffee, you gonna drink and dance.
Well, I want to tell you, last week had a Friday too, eh? But it's all right, we're going to deal with this Friday.
Yeah,
right? So 29, Opium Man. Yes, we need 2 more, is it? Yeah. 2 more.
2 more.
Mark? Yes.
Well, come now, man. Come on now, man. Where's COP? You giving Mark? Come on, where in Mark is for today? Come on, where Anderson Wilson? You realize none of the mark he gave we only once we ever win. And that the mark he said about Lennox is a queen. No, he said Lennox is a queen, but King did play.
Yeah, King did play, yeah.
And he lost out.
Yeah, and then the other day, of course, I mentioned Kobo and Kobo played.
Yeah.
I don't talk. Yes, indeed. Yes, of course, this is courtesy NLCB, the company that loves to give money. Yes, indeed. But in order to get it, you have to have a ticket. You have to take the chance by purchasing a ticket. And that's all that is required. Yes, we need 2 more.
Nice. I got one on this side. Go ahead, caller.
Okay.
Andy Williams, good morning to you, Andy Williams.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Lennox Smith.
Good morning
and good morning to you, Nigel Sniper. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. And all the listeners and viewers.
You're on a roll.
You saying something, Dylan?
You're on a roll.
You're on a roll. You're on a roll. So go ahead, give your mark.
I only hope I know I want more waters. What's that roll? I want more waters. That is very, very important. That is much more important than the call. But I'm going with 17. I'm going with 17 this morning. And let me say good morning to all the listeners and viewers of the Ground Report.
Why? Where's 17 and why?
Well, today's Friday. When them big man and them get their money, it's young girl they want to. When they drinking the rum, it's young girl they want to. Friday. Young Spanish girl.
Oh.
Yeah, young pink. According to Andy, pink. But it had no play with colors pink. And let me say good morning to all the listeners and viewers of the Corridor Transformation and everybody that looked on the ground report over here. Remember tonight and the Corridor Transformation. Thank you.
Hey, Corridor Transformation tonight. Tonight is Friday night.
It's Monday.
Monday. But we will talk over the weekend, my friend.
All right. Morning caller. What's your mark for today?
I got to play 6 boy, the big belly man, boy.
Why? Where dream? Why 6? Hey, then Mr. Ali. Mr. Ali, tell Nas I say morning, but why big belly? Why 6? People gonna get pregnant.
See a man with a big belly.
You see a man with a big belly?
Oh, I see.
Which part you see that man with a big belly?
I dream that.
Which part?
No, you dream it.
Oh,
you dream like you
I dream that, boy. I feel you play Andy, boy, right now.
All right, belly.
I hear you. Yeah, because Andy dreamt that he was drinking coffee on a hammock and he fall off, you know.
Yeah. And man can drinking puncheon. It's puncheon he drinking in our glass.
Man, next caller, the man don't say belly, yes? That's 6. So that is it. Let me give Mike a pitch mark, man.
What's more? One more?
Yeah, well, my own.
Andy's capiche, right? Okay.
Yeah. So far, what's the 4 marks we have?
We have 14 money, 29 opium man, 17 pigeon, and 6 belly.
Well, you know it's that, boy, and they say today's Friday. Let me take this one here. Hello, what is your mark for today? Let me see if I could. Let me see if the man goes.
I still like it 25, Andy. Andy, I still like it 25.
Why? Tell me why I like the 25. Let me see if I can pick that boy. Why?
And you ain't giving up. I still like it 25.
Why you like the 25?
I like the 25. That is the 25 come like the bank, cash pan. Andy, I send a voice message for you.
All right, the bank. Man. Oh boy. Snipes. And yeah, all you will help me with my capiche today. Both of you all. All you dream, all you see. We put your head together. What's sleeping long?
I like that 25.
You like the 25?
Yeah.
So the dead man did already play. And the 25 they say is a kind of money. And then they say belly. And they say people Friday. And then it's fortnight. And then COP talk pink. And then belly must come. And oh boy, all right, let me go with the 25 then. We'll go with the 25.
And Morocco back does look like a belly.
And Morocco back does look like a belly. Yeah, it's true. Morocco.
So I agree. In other words, I'm agreeing with Snipes.
That one he chose 25. Yesterday is a good mark as well. Huh?
Which one?
But you chose one. One was your capiche yesterday. That's a good mark for today as well. Huh?
Ah, boy, they need chopping off the ones. See like how 3? Yeah, see how 3 come? 13 come. And there's 13, no, 13 come yesterday.
13 came.
What was yesterday marks again? We know people when
yesterday we had 9, 31, 17, and 10. Those were the winning marks.
Alright, so the 17, the COP play back that 17. 31, 10. Alright, we go 70-25. Well, alright. Thanks so much to NLCB, the company that loves to give money. We go for a quick break and come back. When we come back, more right here on the Gong Report. We'll be back.
This mic set up good because it's about to get low. Thursday, April 30th. Lock it in. I'm telling you, next 99.1 Carib Digicel. We are getting ready to take over the borough. Yes, we're in 14 destination points. It's all about our signature event. Guess what we heading? We heading points. Come in.
Expect big energy, live performances, and non-stop vibes with the full 99 family.
Blazing the pavement. Look out for Dev, Prophet Benjamin, Tish Official, Viking Ding Dong, Paris Coutain, and Kimmy. Also, look out for a surprise performance from the Queen of the Freak.
The action kicked off at 7 p.m. Butch's Lounge.
Grab your crew, bring your flag, bring your energy. Ladies, leave your man. Nah, bring him. You gonna be part of the thing too.
The best part? It's free. For updates and more, follow us on socials at Next 99.1 FM. Pavement Lime Destination Point is powered by
Carib, when the borough comes alive, feel it. Digicel, the bigger, better network. And proudly sponsored by Stamina Energy, rise to the occasion. Blue Waters, life is better with Blue Waters. Campari, embrace the mix. Magnum, vibes for now, vibes for later. And of course, the new class, Next 99.1 FM, the next level of reading. Point, we coming!
Your future is safe with us. No matter your age or where you're from, our doors are open to each and every one. A variety of services that's accessible and reliable. Here to show you just what service is. Helping where we can, but with a smile.
Police Credit Union. Your future is safe with us.
Your stories, your communities, your country. TTT News is everywhere, on the ground, across Trinidad and Tobago, and on every smart device. TTT News, nightly at 7. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Talk City 91.1, bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before. A brand new era of talk radio is here.
This is Destra, and you're listening to the Ground Report on Talk City. Keep it locked.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
The Ground Report with Mandy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Oh boy, Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. Time check. It's at 33 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock, and you're listening to the Ground Report. Yours truly, the pitbull of radio, Lennox Smith, Director Snipes. We are in studio. To all my drivers, a pleasant good morning to each and every one of you again. My maxi taxi drivers, PH drivers, bus drivers, 7-seaters, donkey cats. I know somebody driving cockroach and all. Morning to all my drivers, not forgetting Tobago. Tobago, a pleasant good morning to you. Nice. I'm going to play some of these voice notes and then here before people get vexed. There are a lot of voice notes coming within that space of time. Mother Bernie.
Good morning, Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, UB, the whole of Trinidad and Tobago. Andy, I don't understand if we have a government that's trying to help Tobago. How we could help you with one hand and take it back with the next? Tobagonians is not the reason why Caribbean Airlines gone down to North, you know. You can't talk about subsidizing flights and we had to pay between $900 and $1,000 to come from between Trinidad and Tobago. What do you think it is any at all? The economy down. What we getting the money that to pay to come in Trinidad? That tourism minister tripping off or something? He going off? What are really doing? You gain with something with one hand and take it back with the next. So Tobagonians have money. They get money to travel between Trinidad and Tobago to pay $900 and $1,000. Listen. We in Tobago will hit the streets. We're not taking that. We're not taking that, and I hope my chief sec does not agree to that nonsense. We don't even getting extra flights when we have things to be done already, carnival and all kind of thing. And you come now with what? How we get there? Kamala better talk to him, you know, because Tobagonians will get rotted and get mad with he and the nonsense what he going on with. We and they and the stupidness, you know. Let it find out from Caribbean Airlines who robbed the Caribbean Airlines money. We ain't robbed none. We ain't robbed none. And we are human beings, and when we work for we money We just want to travel. We don't want nobody to keep we back from traveling with we money where we work for. Let that tourism business start check itself before you wreck itself, because Tobagonians ain't going to take that.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
We papa. Let's continue. I want to tell my co-host, don't get in that. You heard it to begin talking. We continue.
Yeah, well, that is why I conditioned what I was saying earlier by saying there must have been some kind of consultation with the THA, and that is the very issue that I was attempting to bring to the fore. Of course, what the statement that was made by the caller, Ms. Bernie, I think it was devoid of a very important proviso, which is, of course, at peak time. And I suspect that they were looking at the traffic from Trinidad to Tobago as opposed to.
But all right, so if you have to do business in Trinidad on peak time, the Tobagonians still have to play that Lennox Smith. So what?
Yeah, but
people still do business on peak times.
But I am assuming that they would have done their statistical homework and know that there's a basically a one-way traffic. Those who are coming across, well, they would have been a casualty of that. But I'm assuming that they were targeting Trinidadians as opposed to Tobagonians.
Man, let me take my next thing, Peak time, Tobagonians, there's travel. Come across Trinidad. It don't matter. Trinidadians going Tobago. Peak, no peak. We just be in and out, in and out. So what?
I mean,
when it has nothing
I'm just trying to rationalize as to why.
Am I saying, you dress dog? Well, why you bullying me?
All right, my friend.
Everybody seen it, Lennox. They seen how you bullying me.
Etiquette demands that I give you your turn, but I trust that when you are interrupting, I could reciprocate. But go ahead.
All right. Well, let me play the voice notes then. I ain't go take no turn because it look like you're going to talk back after I talk. So let me just go to the voice notes now. I'll go to the voice notes and done, man. Nah, man.
Right. So that's a mutual
Andy
position.
Williams
Go
asked
ahead.
an extremely important question. Can politicians and the like be held accountable for their actions when they mismanage public funds in law? Can law be created for that? There's no need to create law. It already exists. It's called misbehavior in public office, among other laws. The problem is implementation. Because what is supposed to implement that are institutions that have been granted authority to do it. That authority is supposed to come from the people represented in the parliament, because the parliament is the ultimate body of oversight, right? However, in our system, the parliament, this body of oversight, is not representative of the people. It is representative of two mega parties, and in reality, it's really one, the one that won the election. And that mega party, their financiers and their activists are the only people who would have representation. So the representation power to grant authority to institutions to conduct oversight is in the pocket of literally one person. That is our current system. Now you would think to yourself, if a government changes, then the new government can use that same power to take down the people from the previous government, right? Wrong. In our reality here in Trinidad, because one political party has had so much control for so long, those government institutions, everything with the name commission after it, for example, because those are under the control of the president, and the president is chosen by the prime minister, as we see in the current sitting prime minister. president, sorry. Right? Those institutions have a history and a staffing that is pro a particular political party, the PNM, more or less, right? Anybody trying to take down any of their members or membership, whatever, is going to have a hard time. The current Prime Minister is using a lot of executive actions. Just like Donald Trump. I said this, she has a lot in common with Donald Trump. He has no choice, just like her, but to use executive orders and executive action to try to kill the Hydra. But the more you try to kill the Hydra, the stronger it gets because it retaliates. Everything from CPEP to the nurses to many other examples. It's not going to work. Or if it will work temporarily at best. Once you are out of office, it's going to come back. The only permanent fix is a constitutional fix to give back the power to the people by giving back the parliament to the people, by having more representation of the people in the parliament. It's the only correct and proper way. If the people are proportionally represented in the parliament through several mega parties that cannot be captured by finances, that is the way that you can get oversight, proper oversight over whoever is in government.
Oh boy, Elizabeth, I hope not, because PNM did nothing for them for 22 years, plus in Tobago. That's Moonsami. Oh boy, so true, Jill. All right, let me just slow down this thing here because I gotta read some of these things here. Quick. Elizabeth saying Tobago need to understand that fuel is not free. Fuel is not free. Mother Bernie, and all here, my Tobago brothers and sisters, the lines are open for you all, eh? Yes, Tobago. You all have a voice right here. Elizabeth is saying to you all, Tobago needs to understand that fuel is not free. A company cannot run at a loss all the time. They like how PNM treated them. They did not come out. So Elizabeth is saying Tobago need a company must run on Tobago. I don't understand. While they wasn't saying nothing all the time, or they didn't like how PNM was treating all that. That is what technically she is staying there. Right? Look, I'm seeing here June Jack McKenzie of Tobago is saying, Andy, if they don't want the people of Tobago to turn against them, they better do the right thing. Oui, papa.
Bang, 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 bang.
Who is the minister in charge of that, Lennox? Smith, let me call out there because you're here Tobago again. Where is the minister in charge of that?
Mr. Zaku.
Zaku? Yes. No, that's not the person I see in the papers say it other way.
The transport minister. That responsibility was handed from the Ministry of Finance recently. In fact, it was gazetted, and that is now part of the Minister of Transport and Aviation Services portfolio.
Nobody who I seen say that here is the Minister of Trade, Investment and Tourism. Mr. Maharaj.
He might have said that, but you asked me responsible for
Cal.
It's
Mr. Maharaj.
I'm saying that he is not responsible for Cal, but he's the Minister of Trade, so maybe he made the statement in relation to the adjusted prices, I suppose.
All right, well, let me hear. Just now, Trinidad and Tobago.
Cal flights to Tobago. Their peak period pricing. As government moves, members of the public will pay from $960 to $1,000 to travel between Trinidad and Tobago via Caribbean Airlines, CAL, under peak period pricing, as government moves ahead with a proposed plan to introduce unsubsidized flights on the domestic air bridge. Minister of Trade, Industry and Tourism Satyakama Maharaj revealed this yesterday. as he said government is looking to roll out morning and evening flights between Trinidad and Tobago without subsidy, aimed at easing financial.
All right, so you heard who do that?
So the Minister of Trade made the announcement, but the substantive minister with responsibility for CAL is, of course, the Minister Zaki.
All right, let's go back to those voice notes. People going mad. Thing gone mad. Watch out. Flights race up. You hear with them Tobagonians saying on Lennox Smith. Make sure you have member declaration.
I would expect that pushback.
Mr. Member declaration. Go let your government, the rest of your partners, Philip Alexander, all they know. The people at Tobago, you hear that? I never hear June talk to me so, you know. June, Jack McKenzie. Andy, if they don't want the people of Tobago to turn against them, they better think this over or do the right thing. All right. Go ahead, Mr. Collision, man. Let me continue.
Good morning, Andy, Lennox, Mikey, Nigel, and everybody out there. Andy, my first front burner issue is I would like to tell Penelope Beckles, you give our Prime Minister a 3 out of 10, right? Well, I give you a 0 because that's what you are, a 0.
Oh, Lord.
You were shoved into the office of the leader of the opposition, right? And to date, you have proved yourself useless and wasteless. You have done nothing. You keep complaining about everything that this government is doing, right? But yet you have done nothing, Miss Big, to move Penny. Absolutely nothing to try to uplift this country. But you keep going on because Rowley and them waiting for you. They just waiting to remove you. Give them excuses. Give them. You see, you remember in 2010 when she said that that Mount Pleasant Bridge in Arima couldn't fix for 30 years. It couldn't be fixed by the PNM, and she wished the partnership luck in fixing it, right? The partnership came in and fixed that bridge that Penny said couldn't be fixed. And today that bridge is still holding strong. Penny, that bridge stronger than you. The next one is Wendell Eversley. He is calling on the UNC to call elections and demit office. Who is you? Who is you to tell the UNC to call elections and demit office? You see, Wendell is a convenient patriot. Wendell is blinded by the Balisay. Because Wendell not calling for the removal of Bates and Farris in the Senate. No! He calling for Sturge and Alexander and the whole government to go. Why? Why? But funny enough, everybody read the article that the Express wrote. And Wendell not addressing that. No, he only cussing the government. Wendell Eversley, I would suggest that you pat down and sit down in a corner. Because at the rate you go in, Sentan's going to need a bed check just now. They're going to need a bed check. Because something is definitely wrong with you. Stop being a convenient patriot. Stop with this situational ethics and this sanctimonious hypocrisy. I have no problem with you criticizing, but you must not be convenient in what you want to criticize. You say you're neutral because copy want you again. You say you're neutral. Show everybody how neutral you are. Show them. What about Camille sitting in Parliament? Right? And she lied to the bank about the source of income. And you're quite comfortable with that? Brian Manning just bought, I think it was One Woodbrook Place. You have no problem with that. Where you get the money from? How did you know it was up for sale? Was it insider trading while he was in the office of the Ministry of Finance? That is why you, just like the bus man, nobody ain't taking you seriously. Everybody laughing at you. Everybody's laughing at you and calling on Sentence to come and collect the inmate. Thanks a lot, Andy.
Oh boy, let me just read some of those chats on YouTube and on Facebook. Let me say a pleasant good morning to Talk City 91.1 FM on Facebook, Talk City 91.1 FM on YouTube. Not forgetting Real Media TT on Facebook, Real Media TT on YouTube. And let's go to these chats here quick. Abigail is saying, what all they want the government to do? Shut down Caribbean, shut down the airline? Jill Monroe is saying, Mother Bernie, do like Duke and swim from Tobago to Trinidad. Rick Lutzman is saying the air bridge needs competition. Carl has a monopoly. Joyce is saying we all know Carl needs to stop the free easy too. Alright, so let's continue here. What's going on here? It's hard for Tobagonians. Elizabeth is saying it's hard for Tobagonians, but use the ferry. They're saying only use the ferry. Joyce Ram is saying, well, Carl need to stop the freeness.
We have a call.
Freeness to and manage their company. Go ahead with that call.
We have a call. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Andy and Lennox. They go Martin inside again.
Yes.
Go ahead, Go Martin.
All right. Let's connect the dots. A senior superintendent resign and he get a big work in the municipal police right as head as an ECP. I have a fella named Rohan. He say all honest Indians something is part of the PNM. When you have connections within the PNM, you just get big work. It's a food work. Connect the dots. The other thing is a fella by the name of Wendell. He jump up and say, oh, they're trying to cause a coup. A lot of guns in the municipal station. But his family is implicated in it. His nephew is a businessman in car wash and he was shot. You know what happened? And condolences to the Eversley family, woman police corporal. They say she might be part of the heist of the cash is gone. So who family want to cause a coup are gone. Have a nice morning.
Thank you very much. Let me continue online here. Oh boy. June Jack Mackenzie from Tobago is saying, Elizabeth, who caused Carl to run at a loss? Let them go and collect the money from the Jamaican Prime Minister who never paid 1 cent since they entered that route.
We have another call.
Go ahead, next call.
Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Lennox.
Yes.
Since this I'll start with it down with him and you all what happened to the mayor of California? After movie yesterday something wrong with you tell me the mayor come out and say you tell nothing until that now have a little question. I find that so I don't know here. I see Wendell them spoken a heat and necessity. Oh God, I'm not something that is always happening.
All right, you sound like you're underwater. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh,
but the mayor is definitely silent on this matter. He has been probed, but he chooses to remain silent. You have another call?
Right, Primraj is saying, hold 1 minute. Primraj is saying they will raise the boat prices soon. Primraj is saying the government going to raise the boat prices and all soon. Oh boy, let's go for a quick break and come back. When we come back, more right here on the Gong Report. We'll be back.
Protect yourself from electric shock or death. Before conducting repairs close to overhead lines or the point of connection to your home, contact TN-Tech to request a temporary disconnection. When driving tall vehicles, ensure they do not exceed 15 feet. Do not lift lines to allow vehicles to pass. When carrying out underground works, contact TNTech's area offices to ensure there are no underground conductors and cables before digging. At TNTech, safety is our priority. TNTech, the power to make it work.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1. Bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Your future is safe with us. No matter your age or where you're from, or what doors are open to each and every one. A variety of services that's accessible and reliable. Here to show you just what service is. Helping where we can, but with a smile.
Police Credit Union, your future is safe with us.
This is Destra. Right now you're listening to Talk City 91.1. Keep it locked.
Nice. I'm going to just run through this while we go up to the 8 o'clock news. After keep my social media fan base very active in it. They really complain and saying, Andy, all of a sudden you forget we. It's only the radio alone. Nah, I can't forget all that at all. Yeah.
Don't
right,
be
so let me just continue this
quick. At all or alienated. This is all right,
Ann Brown say, Miss Anna Munsami, very well said. Gloria is saying, Escala is saying, I standing with Kamala and the UNC. But you see this Tobago airline thing? Nah, this pushing people further away. Wow. Let's continue here. Let me see. I'm going through some before thing here. Santa Cruz, the truth hurt saying, Miss Santa Cruz, like you forget that there are UNC ministers presently before the court on corruption-related charges. Jill Monroe is saying, Eversley still crying about 1990. Don't bother with he. Just school say, Mother Bernie not watching world news to see how airlines worldwide balling and shutting down the routes. You hear that, Mother Bernie? My Tobagonian brothers and sisters, Dress School is saying, Mother Bernie not seeing world news to see how airlines worldwide balling and shutting down the routes. Patricia Reed is saying, this man love Rohan. Primrat is saying, it is hard. It's hard for visitors to come to Tobago. All of you going into the news, so you know slides go take it when that. Jill Monroe is saying, all you like too much of freeness. Michael Scotton is saying, Tobago people now feeling the effects of the PNM, mayhem, madness, crap. But at least they open their eyes. When Trinidadian people will open theirs. Hey, let's go for that news and come back. When we come back more, right here on the Going Port. We'll be back.
The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Oh, Lord.
Good morning. This is your TDT News Update. I'm Carrie Roberts. Making the news at this time. Reflecting on the past year, Minister of Homeland Security Roger Alexander said significant progress has been made, with many long-standing issues now addressed. However, he noted that school violence remains a persistent and evolving challenge, one that continues to require sustained attention and intervention.
So we have the school-oriented police. There are a number of schools around Trinidad and Tobago, but it doesn't stop there. I'm using PAXO, a unit, part of my institutions. They're in charge of the transit police. They are working with a number of stakeholders at this time. And some of the initiatives that we have is already the behaviors of young men in society. And what we are doing recently here, the parental symposium. And as of Wednesday, the 22nd, myself and the team, we are going to return to schools.
The minister said work in the area of cybercrime is ongoing, noting that local authorities are collaborating with their counterparts in the United States to achieve more comprehensive and wide-ranging results. He added that the strategic use of modern technology is a key component of the government's forward-thinking approach, aimed at properly equipping and resourcing the armed forces to effectively confront and combat today's increasingly sophisticated criminals.
I'm applying for some drones for the police service. Why? We want to engage in something that is called a drone patrol in every division in Trinidad and Tobago, where we could send out the drones to pay attention to what is happening in our surroundings. And also that drone could be used to respond, to assist in responding to crime.
Minister Alexander emphasized that the Ministry of Homeland Security is functioning effectively, casting a wide and strategic net to address not only conventional forms of criminal activity, but also the full spectrum of modern crime, including emerging and non-traditional threats. In other news, the Water and Sewerage Authority is stepping up public education on water conservation through an interactive two-day symposium for hundreds of students from across the country, taking place at its head office in St. Joseph. Speaking to TDT News at the launch of the National Water and Utilities Youth Symposium, WASA's Chief Executive Officer, Dane Maharaj, said the initiative forms part of the utilities' dry season strategy.
Water conservation is very important. As you know, we have a very limited supply of fresh water in our reserves, not that of salt water or ocean water. But fresh water, it makes up roughly like about 1% of the Earth's water that we have, that we can utilize. So the drive really is to let the kids understand the importance of conserving the water.
Mr. Maharaj acknowledged that while production can be limited, WASA is working to reduce losses and improve supply through targeted leak repairs.
We have started a drive where we can now try to reduce our leakage index, look at our heavy leaks. We were able in the Point Lisas area. That leak was there since 2020. By reports of persons from the Deco area reporting that there are about 6 million gallons of water a day that we are able to now repair those leaks, and now we are able to save that 6 million gallons of water and share it around communities that had a shorter supply in those particular areas.
Students also receive practical guidance on disaster preparedness, weather alerts, and warning systems. In sport, the Trinidad and Tobago Powerlifting Federation has named a 5-member team set to compete at the IPF World Classic Open Powerlifting Championships in Lithuania, set to take place from June 13th to 21st. The event will see first-time appearances for the #1 ranked female powerlifter in TNT, Kezia Hunt, along with 4th-ranked Desiree J. Allen. Also on the women's side, Zara Padilla, no stranger to the event, claiming first place in the 84-kilogram category last year, while winning 4 gold medals at the Pan American Championships. On the men's side, representing TNT, will be World Classic Junior 120 kg champion Joseph McDonald and National Open champion Rondell Hunt. And that was your TDT News Update. I'm Carrie Roberts. From all of us here, have a great day.
That was TTT News on Talk City 91.1 FM.
From diplomatic meetings to official visits abroad, the Ministry of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs, led by the Honorable Sean Sobers, has been actively advancing Trinidad and Tobago's interests through sustained engagement and the forging of new bilateral and regional agreements. Today, InfoDev Radio looks at some of the major agreements secured over the past year. At the center of these efforts was a focus on strengthening international partnerships to drive national development and expand global cooperation. One of the major outcomes was the adoption of the CELAC-China Joint Action Plan for Cooperation for the period 2025 to 2027, which set the framework for collaboration in key areas, including economic growth, people-to-people exchange, and addressing shared global challenges. Building on this engagement, Trinidad and Tobago also secured an agreement with the Government of the People's Republic of China for an aid grant valued at approximately $94 million. The funding was designated for nationally agreed projects supporting development across priority sectors. Further expanding its international partnerships, the government signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the Canadian Commercial Corporation, creating new opportunities for collaboration in infrastructure, technology, agriculture, security, and clean energy, while improving access to technical expertise and efficient project delivery. These initiatives were complemented by a partial scope trade agreement with Chile, a historic first for Trinidad and Tobago, with a South American partner designed to expand market access and strengthen bilateral trade. Together, these agreements reflected a deliberate and coordinated approach by the government to secure strategic partnerships, attract investment, and deliver sustainable development opportunities for the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
This was a production of the Information Division, Office of the Prime Minister.
Your future is safe with us. No matter your age or where you're from, or what doors are open to each and every one. A variety of services that's accessible and reliable. Here to show you just what service is. Helping where we can, but with a smile. Police Credit Union.
More news, more access, more ways to stay informed. TTT News covers the stories that matter on air and online. Join us nightly at 7. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
This is Destra. Right now you're listening to Talk City 91.1. Keep it locked. Bang, 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 bang.
The ground report, the ground report.
The government of Trinidad and Tobago is not closing down Petrotrin.
The ground report, the ground report.
I would think that there's been very clear that all the employees of Petrotrin will exit the company. All.
The ground report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
We are back. Time check. It's approximately 10 minutes past your 8 o'clock, and you're listening to the Ground Report right here on Talk City 91.1 FM. Mr. Pleasant, good morning to all my drivers again. Maxi drivers, taxi drivers, PH drivers, bus drivers, truckers. Good morning to each and every one of you. 7-seaters, all of you. Not forgetting my sister Isle Tobago. My dear friends and associates, Mother Bernie and all of you. A pleasant good morning to Tobago.
We have a call. We have a call. Good morning. Yes, good morning.
Morning to the magnificent tree.
Yes.
Right. Now, I'm going to use a word. I don't know if I ever hear this word, Mr. Smith. But why I get to this word, because I hear Mr. William Monroe say that the people in Laventille seems like they like pressure. Because what the PNM doing them in Laventille, and they're still going back to the PNM, like they love pressure. Okay. So I get a new word for that. Wisely foolish. Why are you using this word wisely foolish? Because these people wise enough to know what PNM doing them. All of them know the wrong. But they decide to ignore the wrong for party partnership. Right? So they're wise enough to know the wrong and yet accept the wrong. So I call it a new word of the day. Wisely foolish.
All right, thank you very much.
And the other thing, what I'm going to say about Tobago, not everybody in Tobago will say that $1,000 is too much when the time comes. You must know Tobago and PNM people still. So the PNM will be saying that. And if you so wisely foolish to move the PNM because of the wrong, and when these people come and try to right the wrong thing, and you find it wrong, and you want to accept that the government must never back down, because right must remain right. And if you don't want the right thing, you vote back the PNM, because you're wisely foolish.
All right, thank you very much. Oh boy, Abigail is saying, Andy, the shooting that took place at the Edinburgh 500 primary school is unacceptable. I agree with you. Patricia Reed is saying, Guyana ever pay we back we money? All right. Jessica is saying, war have consequences. Reed, ask your mother. Oh boy. So don't forget, just now in a little bit there, all of you sharpen your dictionaries. Don't forget the word of the day in the next 2 minutes or so. The word of the day, while I just run through some of these things here, make no sense of playing no voice notes. Want to keep at a certain trend. Alright, Munsami is asking, Jamaica and St. Vincent ever pay we back we money? Oh boy, Abigail is saying we need to stand against terrorism. It is slowly creeping in. We shooting up primary schools now. Lennox Smith, while we think I want to say a word on that, did you hear about the shooting in Truth at the Edinburgh 500 primary school?
No. That's what I'm looking for it now to see, to find out, to get an abreast as to what is happening there. Because I have not.
That was over the school early.
When that happened?
I think about 2 days ago. That was over, or 2-3 days ago. That was over the school early because gunman passed and shoot up the school. So the studying if it's connection with all the killings that going on in the Edinburgh 500 area.
Okay. Not seen it. I'm not aware. I'm not aware of that one at all. So, well, you know, it's a ground report, so we'll always get the information. We have a call.
Take a call.
We have a call. Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. Good morning.
Why are we discussing on a headline from a fake news media? I just heard on TCT, Dr. Monilal categorically deny that headline and say it's misleading. It's not the policy of the government of Trinidad and Tobago. So why are we discussing this headline? It's not true at all.
All right, it's in the papers. Next caller on my side here. Go ahead. Morning.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. Good work. All the wrong things what you see going on here in this country right now, ENM will do anything to bring down the government. because the fella in the meantime say we want war and we're going to make war. They go do all kind of things they go do so that the UNC go get blame. All your God bless all you and keep all your good.
Nice. Thank you very much. Now is the word of the day. Let me take that first call. Yes. The word of the day. You give the word. Big word. You ask Lennox what's the meaning. You stay on the line. He gonna
stay on the line. Yes, right. Yes.
He gonna see if you know the meaning of the word that you give, and then he gonna give a word and the meaning of it. So go ahead, first caller. Pleasant good morning to you.
A pleasant good morning, Andy, Mr. Lennox, and Director Snipes.
Good morning.
The word of the day is praxis. Praxis.
And this time, write down on your computer, no Lennox, because when you had to say back, what was the words? Praxis.
Repeat it again.
Spell it.
Praxis.
And spell it.
Praxis.
Praxis. Praxis. What's that, Lennox Smith?
It's a word that I used before. It is converting a sort of idea into action, or making certain that what you say you are able, of course, to practice. So praxis. That is what I would have. That is what my memory tells me. You tell me.
Rich is saying Lennox checking his laptop. Nah, but I ain't see face by laptop, Rich. Don't lie, Rich. Go ahead, Miss Annie, right?
The words, yes, correct. The word highlighting the difference between thinking something through and actually doing it.
So he was kind of off.
Praxis, yes.
He was kind of off a little bit.
I don't know.
Thank you, gentlemen.
No, but tell us the meaning again, because Lennox didn't give you it exactly how it was supposed to. So you give us the meaning again.
The word highlights the difference between thinking something through and actually doing it.
Thinking something through and actually doing
it. When I came across that word, what I focused on, or what attracted my attention is practice, and therefore
practice as distinguishing from theory.
Practice, yeah. All right, thanks very much.
Thanks very much. Rich.
Have a blessed weekend, gentlemen.
All right, thank you very much.
Same to you, and thank you for your
and please, we would like to see Director Snipes. Put him up so we could put a voice to the face, please.
No. Let me hide my director for man. Yeah, let me hide my director now, man. Oh, God.
No. Put him up.
Voice to the face.
Look Snipes.
Okay, then.
All right, have a blessed weekend, gentlemen. Yes. Thank you.
All right, good. Yeah. So he has accommodated.
Right. So
another word.
Just now. Yes. Rich. Lennox checking the laptop. That is not true. If he did check the laptop, he'd have been able to give it like how Miss Brown give it. Shadow is saying Lennox just type in his laptop. That is not true.
After write. Well, if I don't know the word, I write it in you want me to write it on a pencil and a piece of paper? No problem. I can do that too. If you feel that.
Oh, now you writing in the word. You writing in the word all here. So don't be like that. The man
for record purposes. But these days people like me don't use paper again. We want to save the environment.
Oh, all right. Look, somebody say he's typing in the word. Meaning, remember, you had to say typing the spelling of the word praxis. You had to say type it in.
Yeah, but for purity, I will not do that again, because I'm trying to figure out the word. And the spelling will tell me, and therefore
no. You had to put the spelling. At least you had to put the spelling.
Particularly words that I may not have used for a very long time, so I need to see it. But go ahead. Come. Somebody else come. I watch. I closing down the laptop.
No, but when we ask you after what was it, 2 words and yours, you had to be able to tell me.
I'll write it after.
Remember, I'm not keeping check of the words. You have to put.
Let me put in praxis one time.
Yeah, put it in. And then you move your face on the laptop. Eh?
No, okay.
So at least today we get it. You use it already, but you can't remember it. Today, admit now, Lennox, that you.
Why would I admit when in fact I did it? I said it in a different way.
I will stand in the back of him, and if he does use it, I will tell you.
All right.
Right. So we have that as well, right?
No, but
so
what I want to admit, Snipes, is that Miss Anne Brown reasoning to what she gave us with praxis to what Lennox Smith gave us was different, right? So he kind of dropped the ball today. He learned a new word, all right? He know the word.
No. It's the same thing said a different way. I said that words turned into action, which is praxis. She said, I think, idea converted into operation, which is the same thing.
You see, so now you're going back to your accent is what make you say it in that way, or I don't know, I just accent.
No, their words, well, you would explain something, the same thing, differently, because that is how human beings are. That is how she said she probably saw it there written, but I would have to improvise or say it in my own way, and that is what I did.
I want one more person to test the ability of Lennox Smith. Give him a big word. Let's see if you know the meaning.
We have one. Morning.
Oh, gosh, at last I get my call.
Yeah.
I feel so happy today to have reached 77.
Oh, beautiful.
To find out that our icon, the Mighty Duke, has got a name in point 14 after him, Elvin Pope Boulevard.
Okay.
Hooray for that. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Give me a word of the day.
The word of the day is peace.
Is what? Peace?
Peace, love, and happiness. 3 words.
3 words.
Yeah.
You almost give me my whole phrase there.
Hey, I just love to get up every morning and listen to you all, you know.
I hear you. Andy, I think she directed that piece to you. No.
What peace now? Peace as in...
I wonder if it's P-I-E-C-E or P-E-A.
Because remember, Dr. Rowley did play talking that kind of talking about something, you know.
That's right. He said P-I-E-C-E. Peace. That was in response to Mr. Amar. Remember, Mr. Amar says war. He said, listen, iron peace, P-I-E-C-E. And of course, in the ghetto, our pieces are gone.
Yeah. Let's take one. Let's go.
Yeah, all right, let's take another one then.
Hello, caller.
Morning.
Yes, good day.
Good day.
I want to find out what is the meaning of the word if? I-N.
Sin?
The meaning of the word if? I-N.
Oh, gosh.
I can hardly hear what you're saying, caller.
What is the meaning of the word if?
I-F.
I-F? Yeah. I-F.
Yeah.
I-F. Oh, I see. Well, of course, it's a conditional word. It's always used, I think it's more of a preposition, if I'm not mistaken. But it's used to generate in a scenario of doubt or conditional.
If, yeah.
Yeah. I will do this if you give me that. So it's transactional. It is conditional. Mm-hmm.
You correct?
Right.
You correct?
Okay, all right.
You correct, caller?
It appears that he wanted to know.
Oh.
All right, okay.
So go ahead, Lennox Smith. What's your word?
Could you search the word for a meaning from the dictionary?
If?
Yeah.
All right, let me check that.
I know you would have given us in your...
it's a conjunction according to this this dictionary, and introduces a conditional clause. So
a condition.
So if you do something, if you do something else.
Or conditional clause. So
if,
meaning of if,
so it's conditional.
If introduces a conditional clause.
Mm-hmm. Yes, a conditional word. You could only, it's transactional. You use it in circumstances where you
like for
provide
instance,
a condition.
Like for instance, if that papers this morning did not mention that Mother Bernie went to be hitting fire on the government this morning.
Yeah, that's right. If that didn't happen, transactional. Very good example. Yeah. My word today, of course, is execrable. 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 Mr. Busman used that word already, and I was taken aback that he has a fairly
talking
good,
to Mike, you're watching it, or you ain't talking to Mike Winnie, ain't you?
He has a fairly good handle, of course, in terms of his vocabulary. So
you find the Busman have a good handle? You find the Busman is talk proper?
Yeah. He has. No, I'm talking about vocab. Vocab means
you have vocabulary.
You have handle a plethora or amount of words that you have stored in your head or wherever it is, and I have observed him using that from time to time.
Right. So what's the word?
I should say from time to time.
What's the word and what's the meaning?
EXECRABLE.
Acceptable.
Yeah.
All right. And what's the meaning?
Of course, it means unequivocally, according to the dictionary here, unequivocally detestable. Detestable. Unequivocally meaning that you are purely that there is no question, unequivocal. Yeah,
right.
but the real meaning of it specifically is, of course, you are a detestable person, right?
All right, and come on, detestable person meaning what now?
Oh, detestable, a person who you really can't stand. You loathe them, you hate them. You know they do things that are not in your favor. Okay. So you say that they're detestable. Yeah.
All right, now understand. So we now understand.
Yeah,
so when you use that, he's saying that he can't
I think he was talking about the. I believe it might have made that assertion to the minister. You love to target our minister.
Well, all right. So give us the 3 words. Give us the 3 words, and we're going to take a quick break and come back. Give us those 3 words.
Today was praxis, if, and of course, my word, execrable.
Nice. Sniper, let's go for that break and come back. When we come back, more right here on the Gong Report. I have a lot of voice notes to play. We'll be back.
This Mother's Day, let Mom's world be the focus with 30% off Apex Transitions lenses on complete eyewear. Because her day doesn't slow down and her eyes are constantly adjusting. That's why at Value Optical, we don't guess, we assess. Expert care, precision digital lenses designed for real life. Her world in focus with flexible payment options from CredIQ. Conditions apply. Offer available until May 10th. Value Optical. Expert care for your eyes.
Honoring the beauty of Indian heritage, TTT invites you to immerse yourself in Desi May as we mark Indian Arrival Month with color, music, and magic of Indian cinema. Throughout May, enjoy your favorite Bollywood hits and timeless classics, from iconic blockbusters to treasured favorites, bringing the heart of India straight to your screen. Tune in every Saturday at 8:35 p.m. and every Sunday from 4 p.m. to experience rich traditions, captivating stories, and unforgettable characters that continue to inspire generations. Plus, watch, text, and get rewarded for our exciting viewer promotion. Desi May, celebrating Indian Arrival Month, exclusively on TTT.
Your future is safe with us. No matter your age or where you're from, or what doors are open to each and every one. A variety of services that's accessible and reliable. Here to show you just what service is. Helping where we can, but with a smile.
Police Credit Union. Your future is safe with us.
Voices you know, trust, and respect are the very best in talk. Talk City 91.1.
This is Destra, and right now you're listening to Talk City 91.1. Keep it locked. Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Hi, good morning, gentlemen. Guys, I heard Marvin Gonzalez with his disrespectful self. Up to now, he ain't getting it. He ain't receiving it. You hear? That the government out of power. Right? Them is past tense. No matter how much noise they make, no matter how noise they make, them is yesterday's news. You understand? And I want to tell him, you better know your place. Yesterday, imagine he stood up and said, instead of having a celebration in Cuba tomorrow, this government should be having a week. Marvin, what is wrong with you, boy? Go sit down and them check out your head now. You understand? Let me tell you now, in case you didn't know, this government, they have performed for 1 year. In comparison to your 10 years. Yes, be again on me 10 years. Right? What they did in a year, as far as investments and doing everything in their power to take Trinidad forward, all they didn't do it. All they didn't do it. You understand? So now have respect. And tomorrow, please God, all the right thinking people who have appreciation and who want Trinidad and Tobago to be fixed, and we want our country to be in a state where we can all live better and be comfortable, we are going to be there in Cuba to support and say thank you. We know that everything could not be fixed in a year, and we know that this government, they have worked extremely hard to fix all your PD mess with all your Marvin leaving this country. You understand? And if anybody who have the slightest bit of brain and slightest bit of common sense was expecting 100%, order and fixing towards everything, but then they are not had to be brain damaged. It is being done. It will take time. But one thing I have the confidence about, this government, they have the know-how, the intelligence, the experts, everything that is good, everything that is positive to take Trinidad and Tobago forward, this government possesses it. And you know something? We are all waiting and praying and having patience because we know Rome wasn't built in a day. But my Trinidad and Tobago would be a Trinidad and Tobago that the world would respect once again, as time go by. It's just 1 year out of 4. So plenty things are going to happen. Good things, unlike the PNM. So Marvin, you, Penny, and Arari, and all your past tense, keep quiet now. Do me a favor, keep quiet now. I'm fed up all you. Forward ever, backward never. God bless UNC.
Morning to the ground report. Pleasant morning to Andy Williams, the people of Radio Lennox, Mighty God, wherever you are. Blessed Friday. Thanks to the Almighty God for bringing you all out again. And I continue to ask the Almighty God through one of our Son, Jesus Christ, to bless you all and your family in the daytime and the nighttime. You're going to come in.
Alright, I was slowing down.
Blessed and wonderful.
But you can't send a voice note 4 minutes and something. So I will slow it down. But I'll just get the core issue of your.
Well, we can be safe out there and continue to support the ground report. We have to get rid of Lucifer's opposition. Give me the money from the treasury. Who's you to tell Kamala when to talk and when not to talk? Every time the man do something, you're like a shadow behind you. Everything against your chance, you're right behind you. Always so desperate to be back in what I'm telling you. Desperate to go in parliament, all the wrong things, all they do, all they want to cover it up. All they can't get enough do to cover up all the wrongdoings. Right? That's why all they want to fight it down. Don't talk about Marvin talking a set of rubbish on the ground ready what? Nobody wants all the anymore, boy. You have to answer charges for all the millions of dollars passed through your hand and then start accounting for it. Yeah? They want to be the prime minister, one day prime minister, Stuart Young. You have to answer for millions of dollars that you take from the treasury and illegal business you're running in San Fernando, right? With CPEP and URP, you and Alvaro, all of all is the same thing. All of all is.
Nah. We don't know if they're running no illegal business in no San Fernando, no Powie and that sniper. Handle that. Let's take our next voice note.
Any views or opinions expressed on the ground report are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
This is me again. If Tobagonians like how PNM treating, we will not vote them out. We will not vote them out twice. We're not Trinidadians that licking back with vomit. We're not doing that. We didn't like it, so we put them out. We put in people who we want to help Tobago because Tobago was under duress for years, right? So when they're talking about, everybody knows fuel is not free. But ask Rowley them what the gas. You see, they're not handcuffing nobody and carry them to the court for all these oil deals and things that they make that we never see and hear about. Where the money gone? Where the 3.6 billion gone? Where the money? Where they think they could recap their money where the thief there and give you a chance? Where I think it is any at all? We know fuel is not cheap. We know that, but we never thief no money over here. Let them find the people and them and bring them to justice for all the money misbehavior in public office. Let them bring them to justice and charge them for all the wrongdoings and give back their money. We war with money back. What are you talking about? All them national insurance money where they take out, all them money from them funds and so where they raise and put it. Let them get them back. Rowley they lamblashing himself over Facebook every minute and showing up because always a waste of time. That is what he said. Always leech. Listen, boy, all the Trinidadian leave we alone. We have to talk because we ain't do nothing. We know everything ain't free. We know the government ain't make no money there. But you can't jump from 400 to 600 more. That are plenty money. Some people now walk no way. They barely could scratch a match. What are you talking about? All you live in we house, I'll give you a chance. I said we're going to come out and march against that increase, the high increase in our airfare there. We don't care who said we were suffering under PNM. Yes, we was, and we don't care 5 minutes. The government is the government, and it's them in charge now, and we have to walk them just like anybody else. If they're right, they're right, and if they're wrong, they're wrong. I don't care.
Lennox, anybody in Trinidad Tobago? Lennox, leave Bossman alone. I like to laugh in the morning, you know what I mean? That's my entertainment. Right? Leave Bossman alone. They ain't wrong. That only for entertainment purposes. And laugh. Anyhow, Andy, you don't play my voice note, I think, so I don't bother to say any more voice noting. I'll just listen.
Will I get playing?
I'll listen to all that's going on. I know, bro. That will affect me, so that's my business. You know what I mean? That's what affect me in no way, no time. I live here. I just listen. Fight up with all the business.
All right, can we extend our next voice note? Let's continue.
Yeah, good morning, Andy, and Mr. Lennox on the ground report. I think a lot of people have to take a long, hard, objective look at what is taking place internationally. Internationally, the fuel prices have been going up, especially for jet fuel, and a lot of countries have been either raising their airline fees in order to accommodate or basically cutting back routes. While this may not be the ideal situation, the government could not realistically be expected to continue to subsidize. It will basically straining this economy, right? And we all know that Carl have not been paying its way for a very long time, including what was being taking place in Jamaica. And I don't know if people are aware that Trinidad have been paying Jamaican staff, right, from Trinidad funds for the longest while, right? And on to insult to injury, the NIS and all these things going back to Jamaica, right? So Trinidad paying their staff fees and all the NIS and all the relevant taxes going back to Jamaica. So as years Jamaica Air have not been paying their way, right? And it is about time that the government make some strong eye for Jamaica to start a system, because why all the time Trinidad always have to be the one to be bailing out Carl? We simply cannot afford it anymore, right? And it is time that Trinidad step up and let Jamaica start taking up some of the slack as well, because we catching we tail just like anybody else. And unfortunately, that race was to take place, and I totally and completely understand. So I really do hope that people need to read the international news a little more and get abreast of exactly what is happening in today's society.
Bang, 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 bang. The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Morning, Andy and Lennox. Miss Santa Cruz, let me tell you something. I am not collecting a salary from TTT, and I have done more for my country than you have ever done for the past 10 years. I don't collect a pay from this government, and I did so much for my country already because of me coming here and complaining about the San Fernando PTSC, hugging all the buses and sending them to UE St. Augustine for that caller who was talking about DB campus yesterday, right? Yesterday, because of me complaining on the ground report, Port of Spain PTSC dispatched several supervisors to visit the San Fernando bus terminal. So they came down and they instructed the management to not send any more PTSC buses to UE. Instead, they are using maxi taxis or concessionaires that are transporting students from the San Fernando terminal to the UE campus in St. Augustine. And they were also ordered to restore the San Fernando to Port of Spain bus service. So it is running now. And even yesterday evening, they sent some buses too. And this morning I was able to get one for about 6 o'clock. It was very reliable. So, Miss Santa Cruz, I know what I am doing. I work for my country. You keep your salary from wherever it is, from whatever board you're on, and just suck. I am working in the interest of my country, so don't come here and criticize me all the time. And furthermore, Andy and Lennox, I want us to find out something. Why it is you all not talking about the government increasing traffic offences from the 1st of May? I've noticed no mention was made about that. So what we supposed to do now? Ride a bicycle? You all criticize Scotland for telling people ride a bicycle to work and get coal pot. But this government is encouraging us to do that? Yeah? Look today, one roadblock on the highway. One roadblock on the highway, right? During peak hours. And then you want to increase traffic fines. You know, Andy, since they started back the San Fernando to Port of Spain bus service, the buses are leaving full and people are standing up in the buses. That is to tell you, people are fearful from driving. So I want to see how much thing this government going to raise. And the Prime Minister said that you cannot tax a nation into prosperity. So one rule for the opposition and a different rule for the government. You see how this government is promoting double standards? So when the PNM asks questions about what they're doing and they're stopping HEC, giving $3.4 billion to contractors with all the procurement process, they're damn right.
Nobody here again. So I want to encourage Andy Williams to continue to focus on international events, especially in the Middle East, because the international is the national. Because for those who would want us to be a backwater, we were never a backwater. We are not a banana republic. We do not have bananas. We are in the petroleum industry, the petrochemical industry. Ask yourself, people, if back in the 1980s, when Iran, for 4 years, attacked over 400 ships in the Strait of Hormuz during the Iran-Iraq war, And then within a couple of days of Kuwait asking the Americans to stop this from happening, they were able to. If the Americans could have done it back then in the 80s with 80s technology, why can't they do it now with today's technology? What is today's technology? Unmanned submarines, robot submarines that can find mines and destroy them without any people being involved. Aerial drones that can attack any speedboats trying, because that's all the Iranians have really. Speedboats trying to attack or board tankers, just like they did with the Venezuelan drug boats. Right? If the Americans can do it, why aren't they doing it? Because it's a much bigger political chess game that Donald Trump is playing to dismantle our world order, to first expose it. Because Iran has tried to close a strait. International law states that a strait, any body of water called a strait, is international waters. And the Strait of Hormuz has two countries bordering it, Iran to the northeast and Oman to the southwest. Iran is interfering with Oman's waters, right? And the world seems to not want to do anything about it because the world, a lot of countries, are tied into a certain level of corruption regarding this whole globalization thing. That's what Trump is dismantling. But what does that have to do with us? As we speak, hundreds of tankers losing confidence in the Strait of Hormuz are racing to the Gulf of Mexico. Trump calls it the Gulf of America, to get their petroleum products. Some of that petroleum is coming from Venezuela to make petroleum products in the Gulf of Mexico. But guess what? 7 miles from Venezuela, largest reserve of oil in the world, is a little island with a very mature downstream petrochemical industry that can convert raw oil into all manner of petroleum products, including fertilizer. That refinery transforms raw oil into many petroleum products which become input to factories that make others, right? And we want the oil price to be low, not high. I disagree with these people who will do it. High oil price, we go benefit. No. We want the oil price in future to be low, just like a bakery. You want the flour price to be low, right? So you make more profit, right? Right. And we're also in the gas business. So we sit next to the largest proven oil reserve in Venezuela, the fastest growing one in Guyana, and big gas too. What do you think is going to happen to Trinidad soon? That is what we need to be focusing on. And props to Andy for recognizing it.
Andy, good morning again to you, Lennox, Mikey, and Nigel, to everybody out here. Let me address that that issue with somebody telling me, but it sounds very much like asteroid. Anyway, about who before the courts. The only person I know before the courts in the UNC is David Lee, right? And a man is innocent until proven guilty. But they was asked yourself the question, the case was dropped. Why did the DPP reopen that case when Faris did twice as bad? Faris was involved with one car, you know. It was 2 cars. But no, it's different strokes of PNM, folks. Now, I am not saying if he's guilty, let him face the consequences. I have no problem with that. But don't be selective. Don't be selective. And again, all this old talk about how many ministers? How many ministers before the courts? How many? But I want to ask all your question. Right? There was proof with Camille and the handbag money. There was proof with Faris and the witness tampering. Why was he removed out of the AG's office and demoted to local government? Why did the DPP wash his hands off the case and drop the case against Alan Ram Logan and Gerald Ramdeen? Why? Okay? And concerning Bates and Faris in the Senate, there is proof. There is proof, right, that they changed the statement. There is proof. It's not he say, she say, them say, I say. No, there is proof. And that is tantamount to witness tampering. All you can't be calling for Lee and everybody to go when all you have these people sitting down there. No, that is situation.
That is situational ethics. We go for a quick break and come back. When we come back, more right here on the Ground Report. We'll be back.
From now until May 31st, double the deals and double the possibilities with Eastern Credit Union's Dream Deals.
Fuel your future with Dream Deals. Borrow smart. Dream bigger. Feel that freedom. Renovations. Education. Clear debt. Start investing. Double deal combos on your vision. No stressing. Fuel your future with Dream Deals. Borrow smart. Dream bigger.
Get a loan for repairs, education, or both. You can win cash and shares. Dream Deals from Eastern Credit Union, leading the way. Loan subject to approval. Normal lending criteria and special conditions apply. Promotion approved by the NLCB.
Your stories, your communities, your country. TTT News is everywhere, on the ground, across Trinidad and Tobago, and on every smart device. When it matters, we're there, reporting the news as it happens. Because your world can't wait. Your world moves fast, so do we. TTT News brings you the people, events, and issues that matter most. Stay informed, stay ahead. TTT News, every night at 7. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Trinidad, are you ready? So Trinidad, are you ready now? By public demand, coming to Sapa, Laugh Till Your Belly Bust Part 2. This is the anchor. In partnership with Talk City 91.1 FM and TTT Limited, Sunday, 17th May, showtime, 6 p.m. sharp. Come see Victor St. Louis Pell and all his funny friends.
I tell a man the other day, I say, I is the smartest man in the world. He said, how so? I say, ask me any question and I could answer it. He said, how much seconds in a year? I said, 12 seconds. He said, how? I said, January 2nd, February 2nd, March 2nd.
Get a superstar.
Hey, one of my neighbor girl horn him. The man run and drink poison, boy, he dead. You know why? He drink it in the living room.
Louis Spider-Man Antoine, Andrew Friday, The Saint, and we are honoring Tommy Joseph, one of Caribbean's top comedian. Added to the cast, Damien Melville, and Paniska is back. Don't miss it. Laugh Till Your Belly Bust Part 2. Get your tickets now. General tickets are priced at $200, VIP $350, and Legend Sports Bar, 22 Agar Road, Point Fortin. Senga's Restaurant, number 65, High Street, Saparia, opposite Master Stores. Dev's Barbershop, Cookie, Pies Bar, Maraval Road, Joanne's Bar, Los Charros, and IslandEtickets.com. It's happening on the 17th of May at 6 p.m. sharp. For more information, call 358-5001. Love Till Your Belly Bust.
Join Andy Williams, the pitbull of radio, and Lennox Smith, the big word man.
This is Destra, and right now you're listening to Talk City 91.1. Keep it low.
The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
The Ground Report, true good morning. Listen, what Madam Bonnie was saying is the truth. What I understand this government which is that the Ground Report, true good morning. Listen, what Madam Bonnie was saying is the truth. You see, what I understand this government which is that so much of corruption went on in the last regime. So much corruption went on in the last regime. Alwari rent all the place. There's a residential business get commercial rate. Come and you do the kind of thing just before election. No parliament approval was given. Billions of dollars in contract, poster comments, all kind of thing. So that money you get into venture college union. And it seemed like them for them, they're still walking free, they're still being interviewed by the press, all this kind of thing. So you feel the criminals outside there watching all these things for them doing, and there's nothing being done. Them hotting up the head a little bit. But the man on the street, you're rustling him down, you're shooting him, all kind of thing. So don't feel the criminals there watching. And if them could get away with it doing with millions and millions of dollars, them look like will never finish. I don't get go from bad to worse. The government, like they're doing nothing to these fellas and them. Nothing to them. They just talking about $2 million they do this and $2 million they take here and then nothing being done to these fellas and them. Nothing. So we expect crime will continue unless they do start to hold these fellas and them and show, listen, we care, we have to lock up some of these men and them or put them in handcuffs. What's going on? Yes, sir? What's going on here?
Andy, I agree with the caller. And yes, Kamala, they need to make a year yet. Kamala, they're making a year the 28th of this month. And the people them coming on hard on the woman. They're blaming she for everything, whether it's in she time or not in she time. They're blaming her for everything. It's like they just want to wave a magic wand and everything must fix. Everything must fix. The woman can't talk in peace. They're taking up every little thing and they're making it an issue. It is too ridiculous. Oh Lord, it is too ridiculous. We're so unfair. The one she don't hold on to the promise, she didn't forget. She know what she promised the people. She know what she tell the people. But it's just that the human being can't wait. They can't wait. They're getting on so unfair, so ridiculous. They cannot wait. They're greedy. And you know when real hard time which is about to approach us, when the hard time reach, what they will do? They can't face it. What they will do? They cannot face the hard time. The thing will happen now. They can't face it. And now, when hard time more reach, what it will be? Man go kill themselves. They can't be blaming the woman for things like that. They ain't giving she a chance to do what she want to do for the country. They're too unfair.
Yes, ground report. What I want to say is alleged. The Sando thing is alleged. Everything is alleged for them right now. So I'm not trying to put her in any problems, but it's alleged. Because plenty of things take place, but it's alleged. Everything's under investigation.
Yes, Lennox, the word if. Remember in school long time they used to say if could never be. And the next thing again you're talking about boss man. Yeah. The word where you just store. You just store it where you just sit down with. Yeah. What you just used to sit down, you just store all the wood there.
Magnificent tree. I have a word at the day. The word at the day for me is boss. And the meaning of boss is bossman. And the meaning of bossman is a robot. Because I keep repeating the same thing over and over. Human beings don't do that. You have to be a robot that's doing that.
The Ground Report with Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
That's it for voice notes. That's it for calls. Coming up next. Yes. Well, today no corridor transformation. Lennox will be boogieing right there by. You all know where? Coming up next is Mr. X and Stefan off the record. Well, I see we YouTube Talk City well growing. Well going. We will keep going at it. At least with Bossman voice note today, Lennox Smith, before we go, you realize he acknowledged that they stopped the bus now from going to UE. They're sending maxis and real bus running nice. He say, yeah, early bus. Thing happening. The bus and them leaving full. People standing up. Meaning, his over and over complaint on the ground report of bear fruits.
Yes. And I want to also add that is that the end of his complaint?
Yeah, it had to be now, unless he go and commit something now.
Let's see, unless he going to fight another cause that might divert from bus.
Does this conclude the bus man?
Yeah, that's how to conclude them. Because San Fernando bus running now. Unless he go and say, earlier, they said I was going to send the train and the train ain't coming again. Why the UNC sending the train? Earlier, they say an aircraft will be leaving from San Fernando to go to Port of Spain. We ain't seen the small aircraft. Earlier, see the San Fernando water boat. People are complaining to me that he gonna find something else all here. Watch and see. One problem fixed.
Yeah. Because he sound like a fellow who complained. It's not no water, raining, falling, and then he get a storm.
He gonna complain he get a storm. All here until on behalf of the Growing Report, I'm Andy Williams, better known as the Pitbull of Radio. Oh boy, be safe on the nation's roads. After God, family comes first, okay? Until Monday morning, please God. Don't forget to be safe when you're all heading to the UNC rally tomorrow, please God. Yes, in Cuba, be safe there. So until tomorrow, Monday morning, please God, you're shooting the Pitbull of Radio. We are out of here.
This isn't just radio. This is your voice, your city, your platform.
Who else?
Talk City 91.1, where the conversation begins. Join Roland Stewart on Beyond the Limits, airing on Talk City 91.1 FM from 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Monday to Thursday. The show focuses on awareness, inclusion, and empowerment for persons with disabilities, including amputations, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, and intellectual disabilities. Tune in and be part of the conversation that's changing mindsets and breaking barriers.
Thank you.